Okay. I hope I don't need to tell much about the social media. You guys are very, very good with that. Even though you guys are very good with dating apps, except LinkedIn. Am I correct? Right. So first we need to understand, right? So you may know that what is the importance of LinkedIn, right? So I don't need to tell much, but I need to tell because you guys see the different approach and then we see this a different way. How we can see, let's try to give an explanation for a LinkedIn. And I don't need to tell about the Instagram, Snapchat, because that is you guys are well versed with that rather than me. Okay, so here I wanted to purely focus on LinkedIn. So there is a reason is that um, most of this IT community will be there on LinkedIn. Am I correct? Most of this IT community, where it will be? LinkedIn itself, right? So what they will do in a LinkedIn? Nothing. Just they come a chumma and then they do some kind of a browsing and then after that what they will do, sir? Close it and then leave it. Am I correct? Is it like your Instagram? Sir, why you that much serious, sir? Huh? So is it like your Instagram? Obviously not. So the LinkedIn obviously it came from Microsoft. No, 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 no. Sorry, sir. It's mistaken. LinkedIn is not came from Microsoft. LinkedIn is one of the individual in a starting, a independent social media platform. After that, Microsoft has been acquired. Microsoft has been acquired. So now, after acquiring by the Microsoft, the LinkedIn importance has been changed. The approach has been changed because Microsoft brings this lot of features on the LinkedIn to help the HR community and as well as to validate this a user profile means experience profile or a skill profile, right? So that is the way LinkedIn has been changed their entire game. From now onwards, most of this HR community, right? So they are trying to do, one second. Yeah, so now from that moment onwards, everyone is going to be first look on it. You are a valid person or not, or really do you have an experience or exposure or not by going to the LinkedIn. By going to the LinkedIn. That's how you guys also add some LinkedIn icon on your resume. But that is not a clickable. We know that. Correct, right? Yes or no? If you keep this LinkedIn icon, then correct. But obviously, keeping the LinkedIn icon is not going to be useful. When you give the link only, it's very useful. Then only they can navigate very easily. Am I correct or not? So it has to be clickable, right? So clickable means people has to understand that is a clickable on your resume, right? When it's a when you navigate, so what they are going to watch it on your LinkedIn profile, your photo, because there's another Mahesh Babu or Srilila. No, right? So then what they are going to observe you? Anyone? Sir. Huh? Where? How? How? If I add it, that's it. It's verified one. How? I can get 100 certifications now. I can easily get 100 certificates. I can create myself now. If you go Canva or if you go that Photoshop, Corel Draw, can I do it, sir? No, sir. Can we do it or not?
Has to be verified.
It's okay. How the LinkedIn is going to be verified? There is no mechanism, right? Which connections? Huh? Okay. What is in that? What is going to be helpful? If I send a follow, other people also accept. But corporate will react or people will react.
People are corporate.
I don't know. I can keep any name in my profile. I'm working so on, so on. If I say like I'm working this so on company, then I can become I'm a corporate. Correct or not? Anyone can add any company name. Correct? On your profile in LinkedIn. But Microsoft recently they bring it when you're adding a company, they are asking to add a company email address. Corporate email address. So called corporate email address to validate you are really working on that company. That's a different matter. Come back into this discussion. So what the HRs or people are going to see on your LinkedIn profile.
It's verified on.
Sir, what is mean by verified, sir? LinkedIn is going to come your home. LinkedIn is going to come your college, going to college and verify your certificates. No, right? Sorry? Obviously, they will. They will, madam. 100% sure.
Like I work for Amazon. So when I say Amazon, it asks me to so that I can
That's our email address.
Yeah.
That's on your Amazon email address it's asked to. So once it is asked you to enter this Amazon email address, then it is going to send a OTP.
Yeah.
And then it is going to show the tick mark saying that it is a verified or not. Okay, that's leave it. I'm saying that what the people are going to watch it on your profile. Let's say I'm a HR, sir. Transferred a mail later. Huh? Planning 30 sounds, sir.
Nice.
Sir, tell me, sir. I'm a HR. I went to your profile. Then what is going to happen?
What is what skills are
Sir, again, I'm telling skills. Can I add it? I don't know that. Let's say I don't know what is that new term. New one is came like yesterday I read it. Claude. I don't know Claude. I know N8N. I don't know Claude. I added the Claude. Madam, if you're not interested, you can leave, madam. Okay, I read the Claude. So what is the Claude N8N? These are the AI workflow agents. Okay, I know I'm very good with this N8N. Okay, I'm not good with the Claude. Okay, in my skills section, I added the Claude. Now, is it anyone is verified here? No one. Anyone? Up to how many skills we can add it in a LinkedIn? 50. 50 is the maximum. 50 skills I can add it in my LinkedIn profile. Okay, I added. So if by seeing that, they are going to be decided I'm a skilled person. The same thing I added my resume also, right? Am I correct or not? Same thing I added in my resume. In a resume, there is a section called skills. In skills, I can write whatever I like it. I do because okay. In my BTech, I got a C language. That's why I add a C. But I'm not an expertise on that. But I will add it. Am I correct or not? I can add 100 skills. Am I correct? So this is the problem. So the people first thing is when you visited your profile, how you are going to be impressed then. That we need to do by creating the LinkedIn. By creating a LinkedIn profile, it's not going to be solve your problem. Like impress the people. Correct or not? Right? A boy is going for marriage looks. In Telugu, we call that pelli chupulu. I don't know in Hindi. Right? When a boy is going to pelli chupulu, what he will do? Nice dress with the tuck. He never wear the tuck, but he wear the tuck. Shoes, new shirt. Am I correct or not, sir? Huh? Watch. Without watch, never, sir. Watch. Right or not? Am I correct, sir? That's what has happened, right? So why we are all this stuff to do that? Because we need to impress the girl. Obviously. Right? So here also we need to impress the HR guy when they visited the LinkedIn profile. Just by creating the LinkedIn profile, it is not going to be solved or they are not going to be select your profile. So how to impress the people? Right? This is what? So this is not a marriage. This is not a love to impress a boy or girl. So this is a professionalism. LinkedIn is purely used for which purpose? Professionals. Right? The professionals, what they will do? How will they judge you? How they will judge you? Knowledge, not experience. Knowledge. Knowledge. So LinkedIn is the way we are going to be showcase ourselves by showcasing our knowledge. Showcase. If you are not showcase your knowledge on a LinkedIn, LinkedIn is useless. LinkedIn literally it's useless. Right? So that's what. Let's see how we can able to showcase ourselves, right? By going through this, by creating a profile building on a LinkedIn, nothing but showcasing ourselves, right? Or showcasing our knowledge, not by through our photo. So by seeing your photo, no one is going to judge you. Wow, this is a handsome guy, a beautiful girl. No one is going to. This is not about seeing your photo. This is purely about your knowledge. This is purely about your knowledge. So for that, let's try to understand, right? So we are already understand why we need a LinkedIn profile. So now let's see here what we are going to do. So LinkedIn almost have how many, sir? 1 billion members around the world and obviously 135 million Indian users. So every year this is a keep on going to be changes because you guys knows it. Every year new batches will come. So who's are coming from BTech or graduation, degree, MCA, whatever the profession or graduation completed, immediately they will create the LinkedIn profile. Now approximately every year, let's say consider 2 million. How many? 2 million users. 2 million means approximately 20 lakhs in Indian terminology, right? It's a 20 lakhs new user profiles are going to be creating on where's a LinkedIn. So now you can imagine how many number of people are there. Every people definitely we need to showcase, right? Who we are. Obviously belongs to where, right? And what kind of a work we know that definitely we need to showcase here. Otherwise, no one can't recognize us on these many profiles, right? So next, it's almost like 61 million people use the LinkedIn to search these jobs, right? Obviously, it's most beautiful platform, right? So how you guys have an algorithm, right? So most of this shine, right? How this job related platforms, how you guys have it. Similarly, LinkedIn is also one of the beautiful platform because most of their consultancies or recruiters or HRs are going to be search the profiles by going to the LinkedIn. At least while sending the profile into this interview panel, they will verify it. Obviously, right? So let's say the HR is also human. When you're sending the person into the interview panel without having any, you can say, authenticity or without a trust, if you send the candidates to this interview panel, the interview panel also get irritated and write a big email to the HR. What kind of a profiles you are sending to me? Why you are wasting my time? Am I correct or not? A interview panel is sitting for a technical person or a project manager, right? They are a working professional, obviously. They need to work lot of things they need to do in their job. Sitting or here and then who's are coming and then just they are not answering, they are not like not well versed with what is the expected skills, right? So what is going to happen? Obviously, it's create a issue. It's going to be create a issue. So that's what we are going to do here, sir. Most of it, the people, right? Consultancies, recruiters, and HRs verify your profile by going to this LinkedIn rather than this, the remaining job portals, because there is obviously it's very expensive for them to the company to verify your profiles, right? But is LinkedIn is obviously free, but for them is obviously they need to pay if they needed some packages called sales navigator, HR recruiter, like such a kind of a packages also they're offering for a companies by the LinkedIn to make sure they can view your mobile number, they can view about your GitHub link, whatever, all the stuff they can see very well. So that's the reason what's happened. 61 million still the people are using, right? So obviously, a lot of posts are going on LinkedIn saying that LinkedIn is gone now for looking for a job. Go to this website, that websites. The people are saying that yes, absolutely, but still the people are still using the LinkedIn. It is not going to be die at all because it is coming with a lot of verification, certifications, right? And LinkedIn, you guys knows it. They have their own learning management system also. Am I correct? LinkedIn have their own learning management. So there you can participate and then attend that quiz or assessment, then try to get a certificate. That certificate issued by the LinkedIn, right? So that kind of a stuff's also there. So that's how the people still believe, right? Who's are working on to this real time, still people will believe the LinkedIn, not like say for randomly, if you say this, no one is going to leave this LinkedIn, right? So almost, so 6 people are hired for every minute through the LinkedIn. This is the statistics is happening by the LinkedIn. Officially, they published on their last year. This year, not it came into this market. So last year, most probably they will release on September and October time. So because this US holidays will start from November, I hope you guys knows it, right? So this LinkedIn is every minute 6 people are going to be hiring by going to these portfolios. And obviously there are 140 job applications submitted every second. It's very big application, enterprise application, and then it's a very large database. They have it. They can maintain such a kind of a beauty with this. Obviously, 67 million companies are listed on the LinkedIn. They are trying to be promote their companies on a LinkedIn. Obviously, with the verified or non-verified, approximately it is 67 million. 50% of hiring. So managers use to LinkedIn skills data to fill the roles. Obviously, they are going to be used to hiring this 50% of it. And there are 41,000 skills, right, listed on LinkedIn. So now the LinkedIn is evolving, right, by ఏం చెప్తారు మేడం ఇలా మధ్యలో వస్తున్నారు పోతున్నారు టైంకి రావాలి కదా ఓకే సార్ ప్లీజ్ సార్ ఓకే So this is a listed by this LinkedIn itself. Almost 41,000 skills is recognized by this LinkedIn by through worldwide, right? So not only this IT profession in the sales, marketing, and most of it, right? Teaching, ed tech, right? It's different professions. They find out almost 41,000 skills. 41,000 skills. Now, maximum how many skills we are going to have it? 10, 15, 20, 30, or 50. So that's how they are giving for every profile to add like 50 skills, right? How many? 50 skills they are giving us while we are adding. Try to be very careful. Really, do we have that skill or not? We're going to show you how to do this, but I'm telling that. Now, 57% of LinkedIn users identify as men and 43% as identified are women. So this is what it's happening, but I didn't update it recently. Last month it's a little changed. So this is like 55 for a man, now the 45 on the women's side, right? It's a 55% on this men on listed on this LinkedIn side and 45%. Obviously, the women's are increasing on this, right? So on the LinkedIn, so they know that than us very well that we can able to see that. Now, let's say one of this your profile pages, how it is going to be. Let's see here how it is look like, sir. When you see this, nothing, huh? Right? What you guys are saying, only the person image. But let's try to understand what is there. First one is profile picture. So this profile picture is not about like you're stylish, not about what kind of a fancy items do you have. This is not about your smiling. This is about your look. This is about your look. When you see this person, how it is going to be appear as a professional. But is this image is look like a professional? No, absolutely not. Absolutely, it's not a professional look face, right? So what is that like this? Is Pushpa? No, right? Right? Are we going to be stand like that when you're in front of someone? No, right? So that's what. So this is the biggest mistake here. And the background. What is the background here? Some chair, right? In the background, something, right? So it should be about you. So that's how when you see your passport, do you anyone have a passport? Most of them will have it, right? We don't know the purpose, but we'll have it. Correct, right? Passport is there, right? In passport, there is a size will be there. Very particular about it. The photo size and how you are, and then how much do you have it, up to how much your face has to be appears. How very clearly here also you need to make sure the profile image look like that. Understood, sir? And second thing here it is banner. Yes, banner somewhat is good. Profile image is not that professional, but banner image is good, saying about himself. Right? He's saying that the banner image, when you see this, oh, who is this guy? This guy is a business development guy, right? He's do some kind of agile scrum master, and he's an expert on UI UX. He's also know this data analytics. He's tried to give or a summarization by going through his profile or a banner image. Correct or not? This is the most important when you see this. Obviously, what we will keep our hero photo or latest movie photo. Correct, right? So rather than what it has to be tell about it, what you know in a summarized manner, who's our expertise and what I'm expertise, it has to tell by when you go through this banner image. Understood, right? So he's a professional of, he knows a little bit UI, UX, and some graphic design. So that's how he tried to make something beautiful here, right? So obviously presentation. Presentation is the most important key factor for us to make sure our profile is going to be look very, what's that? Professionalism. So that's what you guys has to be take care of it. Now, second is name, right? So this is not an Instagram page. Absolutely. An Instagram page, what we are going to keep very fancy name, nicknames. Am I correct? right? But here we need to keep our original name with full-fledged. Our original name as per our certificate. Am I correct or not? There is no shortcuts. There is no nicknames. When you're talking about a professionalism, in a professionalism, the people call you by using your full name itself. So obviously who you are, you need to give your full name by giving with that on your name section. And after that, headline. This is the major one. When the people try to search it about a profiles, right? So this section is make you write, highlighted or appear in the first page itself. Am I correct? Let's say if you go to the Google, if you try to search something, after that you're going to be second page. How much chance have to go to second page? Less means how much? You guys have data analytics, data scientists, full stack. Come on, percentage. 20 to 30. Right? 20 to 30. The remaining bounce rate is how much? 70%. 70 to 80% of bounce rate is there to go to the second page. Right? So what is going to happen? Absolutely, your profile is not visible too much. When your profile is not visible much, why you are going to be get a call? No chance. Right? So that's what. So headline is the most important, right? You don't need to be filled with here. He made a lot of mistake. Okay, headline is an important, but he filled with so much in the headline, right? He tried to fill with what? So much, right? Obviously, there is a limit is needed. Very limitation, right? One person, obviously, maybe is an experienced person. In this scenario, also we can understand. But what is his current role? What is good with that? He need to tell. But he mentioned right so much. He said like branding, marketing, right? User-centric design, business strategy and development, operations, product, lifecycle management, cross-functional collaboration, market research and analysis, prototyping. Oh my God. Is a Balakrishna or what is this? Correct now? It may be Balaya. Correct or not? Right? So this is a problem. This is another problem. Right? Without, right, must and should be, it's a very summarized information. It has to be there on the headline, but not so much. Not with the so much. Okay, you may have it. You may have worked on it, but you may not be expertise. You may not be expertise. Let's say I worked on let's say on Tableau for 3 months. I'm going to be expertise on that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I struggled, I fought it, and then I learned so much. I figured out it. I made very beautiful. Then you can add it. No, no, sir. I just completed my project. I just completed my project. Then you are not an expertise on that. That is not your highlighter. Obviously, that is not your highlighter. So keep in this mind when you're going with your headline, don't try to add so much. Don't try to add. So people are also not going to believe you. Yes or no? Is it possible? People will believe you, especially in this age. You are going to be added this money. I know that. Impossible. Right? So either when you added this much, you need to showcase on your experience. Really worked on with that many? Try to showcase. Which are the companies you executed these skills? Am I correct, right? Okay, I worked on it almost like 40, 50. When I worked on 40, 50, that I need to showcase on every company. What I worked on it, what I did it, right? You need to showcase in that. Then only at least people can believe in this. Or else there is another methodology by going or creating your activity. Sharing the knowledge. Sharing the knowledge with the LinkedIn community. by unique, by going with very unique thoughts or very unique questions, not by taking help of ChatGPT or DeepSeek or Gemini. Right? So you need to be understand by yourself what you have a questions or whatever you try to do that, try to create it or as a post. At least people can believe you, okay, this guy is attempted. Right? When you see that post, people can understand that, okay, he's something he did it. That is an activity, correct or not? Literally in a LinkedIn, sorry, Instagram, why you goes to the person's or a female profile to watch their reels or to watch their photos? Yes or no, madam? Right? All are adults only, right? No kid here. Right? Why they will go for Instagram? Tell me, sir. How can we tell, sir, in front of this many? Correct, na, sir? That is inner feeling. Right? But obviously, right? So curiosity. What is that? Curiosity. Oh, what kind of a reel she is making? What kind of body that guy showing? Correct, right? That's a curiosity. No? Why this Instagram is so much popular? Because of curiosity. Right? So same thing. Are you creating the curiosity to your HR? Are you showing that curiosity on your profile? How? Right? So this is a human psychology. Right? So humans are always expect some curiosity. If the curiosity is there, they will go in that direction. It doesn't matter. Right? Major important is curiosity. When you people visited on your profile, you need to showcase that curiosity. Right? Obviously, contact information, especially girls, I need to tell, don't try to make hide this one. Don't try to make private this contact information. Try to showcase your email address, not a mobile number. Right? So this is the most important step. When the people or someone see your profile, they understand about you, you may be good with that. They wanted to connect with you. Or they wanted to be, they have some work. Maybe you're going to be fit on that. Right? So how can they contact you? Am I correct or not? When I see this profile, that's sufficient. No, how can I contact you? By following. Don't expect. Don't expect. Following followers is not like an Instagram. Here does not matter how many followers are there, how many followings do you have as a personal, as a professional, right? Based on your activity or based on your profile curiosity, they wanted to connect with you. So then contact info is only the option here. Only the contact info is only the option, or else the company or the corporate have an option of HR recruiter light package. Then they can see your email address and phone number. So you're saying wantonly what you're trying to do, restricting to contact you by someone. Am I correct, sir? It's purely restricting, right? So don't try to do that. At least try to showcase your email address. As a professional, mobile number we don't need to be give, but we can give email address. People can contact by using a email address by sending their requirement or by understanding your profile. They can send a job offer also. Am I correct or not? So that's how keep in this mind when you're going with this. Now let's say here, right? So there is a profile called Josephine, right? So obviously in the image is not there. What is the wrong in that? Image is not there. And as well as what is missed? Banner image. It's confusing. The banner image is less confusing to me. Literally, it's confusing. right? So, and obviously Josephine, but you guys can see here this here it's very streamlined and it's very reasonable. The headline is very reasonable. Am I correct here saying that aspiring data analyst, SQL, Google Data Analytics professional, certified, and Tableau. She does not done much on this her profile, but she made a mistake by going to the profile image and banner image here, right? And she already have a contact info. She already have a contact info. When you click on this, there is a pop-up will open. Then her email address is there. So I'm not showing that, but in this it will be there, right? Obviously headline. So you guys are understand, right? In this, what is that headline, right? So let's say you guys can see here, every company is going to have their headline. Every brand also is going to have a headline, right? So Coca-Cola, what they will do? We make cold drink, right? So Adidas, we make sports product, and Emirates, we fly planes. Everyone has these headlines because they are promoting themselves as a brand. And our also brand, right? Pushpa, right? Allu Arjun itself brand, then we also need to be brand, right? So obviously headline is also most important here. So major brand don't use such forgettable slogans, neither should you, right? So try to be this thing. So let's say this thing, just the facts. Approach, listening only their company or job titles, and profile headline is your own personal ad. Is going to be your own personal ad. We cannot spend a bunch of money to run our profile into ad, but by going to the headline, we can make sure that this happen by going to the personal ad. So treat like a mission statement, obviously, right? So it has to be some mission statement and who you are and why people should connect with you. So who you are and why the people need to connect with you. By going to the headline only, people will understand you, right? So if you don't want it to be, see here, as a aspiring candidate or a fresher or I'm changing the technology, I don't care about it how many people are following me, right? So they need to connect with me or contact with me. What they need to do? Just offering me a job. That's our major mission. So in this scenario, rather than so trying to be tell like I'm a super duper guy, I'm this thing, so much stuff mentioning on that ad, try to mention by going through your skills matters, through only skills, through the skills only. So there is no one formula for great headline. There is no formula. Obviously, every independent have their own methodology. There is no formula, but only one formula. Who's are aspiring for them only it has to be trying to showcase what you have. What you have. That you guys can tell in your own words. That's your own skill. Right? So let's see this some of this in examples. Right? So what's that? Jasmita Reddy. What she said, recent graduate. See, in 2 words, it's clearly saying that I'm a fresher. And data analyst fresher, and I strive to make data move human, expert in SQL, Tableau, and Power BI. How she is trying to communicate. Picture is the clarity is there, but is a the resolution issue is there. What is that? Resolution issue is there. And something she tried to communicate by through her banner saying that I'm a passionate about right work books reading, some experiments, something she's trying to tell, but that is not convince the people much because it is lot of comic related information it is there, right? So, but headline, that headline she cracked it, right? Headline she cracked it in that she's saying that recent graduate data analyst fresher. This is sufficient. This is a most beautiful thing we can able to say this. Personal is your approach to data, and so whatever. I strive to make data more human. This is more interesting. The punchline. The punchline is more unique and you guys can able to understand. Got it, sir? Next, you guys can see this guy, John. So this John is trying to say something data intelligence or some binary numbers. Numbers means obviously this is a binary, correct, right? Binary numbers means data. Any data is at the end of the day in a machine is ones and zeros. He's trying to communicate with the background or banner image by going through that. But the problem here it is some does not have a clarity about the text. Text is missing, right? Artificial intelligence, something is trying to communicate, but decent color, right? So we can able to say photo is very clear, no blur, no resolution issues, right? So he's not about how he's look like, but his face is appearing properly or not. Understood, right? It's very clear picture. The banner is almost above average. And then his headline, try to see here what's happening. Data analyst fresher. Again, he's trying to tell who is this guy, and then proficient in machine learning and predictive modeling. Next, seeking to leverage data-driven problem solving skills for more accurate decision making. Right? So he's trying to be as a data analyst or data scientist. No, data scientist. Because see here, he's saying that he's a very good with machine learning, right? He's proficient with the machine learning, but he used the word is data analyst. A small mistake. A small mistake. Maybe some of the universities, especially on not your side, so what you can able to understand in our subjects, let's say a little bit have it, but no one doesn't care about it. He done from the University of Oregon. He's completed the data analyst course, but he's good with this machine learning, so that one also he's prepared or learning. That's how he made a statement like seeking, right? So seeking to leverage data-driven problem solving skills for more accurate decision making. So he don't want it to be as a data analyst. Maybe today he's a data analyst, but he don't want it to stop his journey. So he wanted to continue to the next level as a data scientist, right? So that way we can able to understand by going through his headline. So that's what. So the fresher status, recognizing you as a data analyst fresher, and then obviously demonstrate specified skills. That's what is done by going through this headline. So please all this thing, I hope you guys can understand. So as your fresher status, you obviously not a disadvantage. Don't think like I'm a fresher, right? So it's not a disadvantage, it's going to be. You're eager and ready to learn. Obviously, you need to mention that it has to be communicated by going to the headline, right? You are eager and ready to learn and likely more flexible and adaptable, right? That has to be showcased on your statement, on your headline, right? So show off your skills, right? Who's are good with that, whatever, what kind of you are good with that, try to mention that, and right, obviously, right, attract the recruiters. Attract the recruiters. And brand names is a matter, obviously, right? So adding a recognized brand name like IBM, Watson, and some of it, right? So obviously, so this is a kind of in this profile, what's happened? He added like ex-internet, IBM intern, right? So doing an internship is the most important, crucial one in your profile, especially for a fresher, right? So that you need to be mentioned is very, very important, right? So remaining things you guys can see some of it in this. They're trying to be tell beginner but solid. In this example, what is trying to showing? I'm a beginner but solid person. I'm a solid person. That what he's trying to be showcasing here. Beginner data analyst with solid grounding in Python, R, and SQL, committed to aiding business to make insight-driven decisions. Right. So such a kind of it statements are helping to, right, visible, mostly visible to the recruiters. That's what is happened. So variety of skills, right? Not is limited to only one skill in this headline. It is trying to be make sure happen with the multiple skills. Now, another example here, graduate in computer science and data analyst training and competent in R, Python, and SQL. So keen interest in big data and machine learning. I may not be a data scientist. I may not be a data scientist here, but I may be good with the data analyst, but I wanted to be. So then in this case, he tried to mention by saying that keen interest in big data and machine learning. So such a kind of it. So you guys can see educational background relevance trying to be mentioned, right? Rather than going scroll down. Again, this is the most important. You guys are itself agreed by going on to the second page on Google, it's very, very less. The same thing when you go the people into your profile, are they are going to be scroll down and check your education and experience? How much the chance will be there? It's boring, huh? Okay, sir. You don't have any options, sir. Tell me. Huh? What's happened, sir? Obviously, scroll down into your LinkedIn profile is going to be very less. So to go to scroll down, that must and should be happen. You can make it happen by going through your headline only. If your headline is interested, the people can go and see your activity or about yourself. So keep in this mind. Okay, so this is so many are there. You guys can see here. So one more example here, try to be explained how this is going to be happen. So this is one more thing. So this is one more thing. There's a lot. So this is just given an examples here, right? You don't need to be follow as it is, right? Every punchline is everyone's own. They can write it by their own. So no need of to follow, but just trying to give an examples how this is going to be happens. Now, let's try to see, understand this another beautiful section called about our profile summary, right? About our profile summary, right? Suppose the headline, the people are liked it, right? So they're interested. They try to be something to know more about it, your profile. Obviously, where they can go? About section, right? So this one only, right? This is about section only, right? In this about, you need to write it about yourself, right? Who you are and then what you did it. A clear all your education background, including what you achieve it and what kind of a person you are and what kind of a things you like it more and what you want it to be. Everything has to be there in a proper like a sequence, right? When the people are reading about it. So, right, you need to create that curiosity when they are reading for next line to next line to next line, right? So that has to be that much. So keep in this mind, right? So if anyone liked your headline, there is no about it, then it's going to be very, very difficult, right? So this is what I'm expecting. So everyone is going to have their own story, right? It's a failure story or success story, doesn't matter, right? Obviously, right? Boys have lot of love stories, but end of the day, they are going to marry or not. Uh-huh. You wanted to be like which one, sir? Abdul Kalam? Huh? Baba Saigala. Sorry, sir. Salman Khan, sir. How you say like that, sir? Huh? Sir, I have 100, right? How many love stories? So many, sir. I know, sir. I know about him. Huh? I know about him, sir. Don't worry. Right? Raviteja is there, right? Most popular. Huh? Okay. So now coming back. So understood, right? So obviously here also it doesn't matter. You failed it on an education. No one doesn't care about here, sir. You failed it. It's okay. What is the problem in that? No one is going to say this is a problem. Only problem is going to be created by your relatives, right? Your who's that? Neighbors, right? Madam is very experienced. Huh? Neighbors, right? So this those fellows only will create an issue, right? So obviously it's this story, it has to be tell you, right? It's a failure or success, it does not matter. If more failure, try to write it. Try to tell them what you why you failed it. Try to create as a story, nice story, right? In theaters also, failure stories only people love it. Correct, right? The old cinema, how the re-release, how many girls went here? Oh me, that Siddharth. Siddharth only, right? Huh. That is released when I'm in the BTech third year. Now for re-release also you guys are went. Huh? What, madam? Tell me, madam. You saw in that movie as a hero. Right? So it can be anything, sir. Here it is. The people love to hear the failure stories. So don't worry about it. Write it as much as possible, but in a nice way. In a nice way. Don't write I'm a failure. Huh? So no one is going to like me. No girl love me. Don't write like such a kind of a stuff on your about. Right? So that's what. So what's my LinkedIn profile summary? Right? You need to be make sure text box on the top of your LinkedIn profile, like about section. So 2000 characters is the maximum. It's a limitation is there. You cannot write like, okay, I'm going to be write a movie story. It's not possible. Obviously, you have a limitation. How many characters? 2000 characters, right? So that 2000 characters you need to be, and why you have a summary at all. So then let's say you guys can go through these points, the define yourself on your own words, and as well as start dates, whatever, titles and everything, right? So whether you are use it to put or not, that's your up to your career choice in the context, and highlight your biggest achievements and show off your personality. Personality means it's come up with the failures, obviously. Without a failure, there is no personality at all. So personality is always created by from a failures only, right? So, and chance of put your best self out there, and you can say first impression is the best impression. So you guys knows it. I don't need to tell all this stuff, right? So accordingly, you guys can create it. So examples, right? So I wanted to show some of the examples. This guy is Saha. right? So he said like beautiful. He's saying that where he's born, right? So which city he's grown up, and then where he went, which school he went. He written nicely, right? So and then I'm a super desi when it comes to the cricket and Bollywood. He's trying to said like what is his interest. He liked the cricket. He liked the Bollywood. Obviously movies. Bollywood means movies only, right? Right? He's trying to tell. And then I love to read and travel, right? So all the stuff is trying to be mentioned. So that's how his banner image is trying to say that here how it is looks like. So when sorry, okay. So when you see this, it is relevant there in the banner image, right? Its similarity is there when you go through this, right? On the right side, when you see this, and then when he visited 45 countries, he traveled so much, and then that we can able to see by going through his banner image. Understood, Nasa? So this is what similarity, trying to bring the similarity when you're going into the summary and as well as with the image, right? So there is another profile. So Karen is trying to talk about in terms of points, what she is do, what she doesn't like it, and digitally, how many Twitter followers she have it, everything. So maybe she's trying to be project her profile as a digital influencer, as a digital influencer. So that's how she tried to highlight it, what she's doing, and then in especially in the advertisement area. So advertisements means digital influencer only, correct, right? So how she's doing everything she's trying to, but only limited to 2000 characters only, right? So there is another one, right? So his passion and skills, he written like so much, and then even he's written how much he scaled up the business from where to where, how much he did it. He's trying to be projecting here, right? It's a very nice way he said, right? I can successfully scale up the software business from $5 million to $18 million in revenue. That's what is confident, and he's trying to tell like what kind of a align and educate himself and everything is written by going through this. And in the last two paragraphs, if you guys are observed, he mentioned what kind of a professional skills he have it, and then domain knowledge he have it also, he had it, right? So this is also most beautiful thing. He's trying to be tell about himself, how he's good with this modern technology and how he can help us to the business. And end of this, he given that what kind of skills he have it also here on the profile summary, right? So there is another one, Oliver. So he's a 6 years experienced guy in the business and data analyst. He written very small, is not written much, but he's trying to tell what is his passion about it through his entire journey. 6 years of experience journey he written. Because he's an experienced guy, he had a story. So similarly, as a fresher, what maybe I have it. Obviously, as a fresher, I have so much education background. How many years education background I have it? 16 years? No? How more, madam? How more? Huh? How, madam? Oh, you came like that. Ah, sorry, madam. That is also education, madam. LKG, UKG, and then madam, play school, madam. Play school is also there or not, madam? Ah, right. So obviously, right. So leave it, madam. That is not important. I don't think so. You remember, madam, in LKG, UKG, what is it? You have that much good memory, madam. Huh? Okay, come back. Right? So most probably it's a 16 years. Maybe if it's a you guys are like post-graduated, it is going to be 2 more years more. Obviously, it's 18 years of your education journey. You guys can return more beautifully. right? So what you did it, what kind of subjects you loved it, right? That subjects, why you loved it so much, also you guys can write it on your profile, right? Obviously, girl is super, right? The girl's name is Victoria, right? Don't try to search it, sir, when you go back, right? I know that, right? What you guys will do, especially Raviteja, don't do that, okay? So she's trying to be show off her like passion on this education skills, like what kind of accomplishments and using, right, some kind of a paragraph she did it by going to the description. But she written in the three paragraphs. In this three paragraphs, she mentioned about it, how she's bachelor's degree and then BBA, business administration and everything. So she's trying to be mentioned when you guys go through this, right? So now, simple, what I need to say, I don't need to tell much, but you guys knows it better than me about yourself, right? So that you guys can write by going through this, right? So these are my suggestions. You don't need to be follow. So whatever you have in your mind, but the people need to be convinced with that story, right? So let's say in that July movie, that in the starting titles, the student has to write about Tagore means the guy kid write about the Tagore movie. So don't do like such a kind of it. Huh? Sorry, Race Gurram. Sorry, I forgot, sir. Real. Right, in Race Gurram, the Allu Arjun writer Tagore means Tagore movie. No, no, not like that. So don't write about your feel like you're a Pushpa, like you're a, recent movie. What is that? Junior. So don't think yourself as a junior because there is no Srilila besides you. Okay. So and think like you are a just educator and you know some skills. That skills you wanted to be use it as you using this you wanted to be build a career. Using that skills you wanted to be build a career. Career means it's not a job. Career means it's not a job at all. Career means that's what you are seeing in your future, what you are. So keep this mind while you are writing all the stuff. Try to mention and then explain about it. So these are the points, sir. So if you wanted to be follow, you guys can follow with this all these points. Clear, sir? So these are all my points. I hope you guys can read it. Done? Everyone read it? Sir, I'm not a robot, sir. Okay, so now profile picture, obviously, right? We are already discussed about it, how the profile picture has to be, right? So that you guys can see here, right? How she's trying to be. The key element in the LinkedIn presence, obviously, your face. The face only, sir. The face should be tell about who you are. That's it. All right. So this is what is going to be do that. 14% times more likely to be viewed by others. That's what just now said. Ravitejas remember now, or he written the Victoria's full name. He'll going to be searched. Correct, right? So because the face, right? So to see that face is itself, the people try to be search or visit the profile. 14%. Interesting. So that's I'm not saying that LinkedIn itself saying. LinkedIn itself is saying that what is it's going to do this. So pick a photo, it's look like you. So don't worry. So the picture should not be 10 years ago. So whatever the current picture, try to be maintain a current picture. So before started, like wearing the glasses and before they dyed their hair, right? So whatever, up to date, try to be. Use high resolution images. Don't try to be use a blur. So this is what I'm expecting. So because having a good picture, you're going to give a best impression on there. So that's all. Try to be looked. There should not be blurred. So lot of obviously don't use the forwarded images. You guys knows it, especially WhatsApp. When the image is going forwarding, the image clarity will be reduces. See, you guys are very good with WhatsApp, right? So that's what. So low resolution cameras, and obviously minimum size should be 400 by 400, right? 400 by 400. So this is a width and height, sir. Right? First one is width, second one is height. This is a square shape. This is a square shape. So maximum is how much? 8 MB. So don't try to upload image with 30 MB, 1 GB MB. So I can understand you wanted to be keep very high resolution, okay, but that is not going to be work here. The limitation is only 8 MB max. Right? Make sure face takes up at least 60% of the frame. Right? 60% has to be there, most of it on the your face on. Clear, sir? So try to make sure it is happens. So don't try to do like this. Right? Aviteja? Don't try to do third one. Okay? We don't want you. Huh? Sorry, sir? Normal photo better, okay, good. So understood, right? So don't try to such a kind of a picture, sir. Right? We don't require it. So people wants your face on it. Just in a LinkedIn only your face. But for this, you guys have another platforms called Instagram. Some dating apps are there. There you guys aram say you guys can upload it. Correct, right? Okay. So face filling is about 60% on that whatever provided space. That is a must and should. So this is another example, sir. Right? You look like very professional. Yes. The first and second is not an acceptable, sir. You said 60% face now, sir. I will bring my face into very close up, sir. Don't do that. The people or sometimes the kids will cry. Okay. So we don't want to do that. So it should be, right? Obviously, 60% means what kind of a pose you have been. Based on your pose, at least you need to be little bit. It's okay. Sometimes your face may be 50% is in that space. Okay. That depends on which kind of a pose you are doing. So don't try to do this first and second one. Okay. That's not an advisable at all. Right? So this is like be the only the person in the picture. So try to be the only the person is the picture. So guy is good, right? Looking handsome, right? No? No. Okay. Right? Solo photo, obviously, we need to be, right? You could use the group picture for your banner picture instead. So if you wanted to be, keep your ex-girlfriend or who is that? Current girlfriend photos, you can keep it on the banner, sir, not on your profile picture. So obviously, these are some of the examples how your profile picture has to be, right? So I know Raviteja, don't focus on the last corner, right side, and the bottom, second and fourth one, right? I know about your, right? Maybe you said, sir, I don't like the second row, sir. I may like the fifth row and fourth row, sir. I can understand that, but just focus on the everyone's face, how it has to be look like, how they are making. Correct now, sir? So keep in this mind how the profile picture has to be. The background is important, sir. So don't try to be, sir. I went to recently some with my ex. I went to some called what is that, sir? Some dam. I went to some forest. I went to some what you guys will say? Huh? Resorts, right? Don't try to in the background. Don't try to showcase in the background some trees and all the stuff. See here, anything is background, it is there, nothing. Right? So try to be look like very, very professional. And in that, so I'm not asking to wear a coat and all this stuff, obviously. We don't need to be, right? What we have to be look in that very decent picture. Clear, sir? Okay, good. Right, so all of these things are what you need to do while you are taking a picture. This is the suggestions, right? So obviously you guys are better than me. You know what you need to do. I'm very poor on this. My wife is also scored a lot of times. That's a different matter, but I'm telling I'm very poor with the photos, right? Obviously you guys better than, right? You guys knows it very well because you guys are keep on using that snap, right? Paid, what is that, sir? Paid snaps, huh? No matter. No, no. What we call in the snap, you guys are buy it also. Huh? Streaks, huh? Streaks only, right? You guys buy the money all well, by spending a money, you guys buy it also. I know. So that's how. So I may not using, but I know the applications how it is work. So that's what I'm telling. Right? So keep on this, make sure the photo should be very soft with the natural light, right? And someone else to take a picture for you and take a photo with the right expression. So don't try to give an expressions like a pushpa, all this stuff, and avoid like a distracting backgrounds. Wear what you can do for work, obviously. Use filters very wisely. Don't add in your head such a kind of, what is that? Huh? Hard sand. For head, what you guys are horns, huh? Horns. Don't try to do such a stupidity by using a filters. Right? So this is what other details, obviously education. You guys has to do that. Sir, not yet completed, sir. Please. I will leave you, sir. Definitely I will leave you. So after 3-4 hours. Okay? So don't worry. Okay. So what is that, sir? Other details? Education. Obviously, you need to be from where you are, which thing you studied. Even if you guys have an education gap, is also don't worry, try to keep it. Try to showcase who you are. If you're trying to keep like this secret into beside somewhere else, some point of time it has to reveal. Am I correct or not? It doesn't matter. The people can learn at any age. Am I correct or not? What is the wrong in that? Right? So up to 80, I believe. 80. Up to 80 we can learn, sir. Especially IT. I don't know about other professions. So, but for you guys, maybe you guys can take only 10 years, I know. But up to 80, you guys can be there in IT. Aram says, right? So when you have that curiosity or like passion about this technology, you definitely will be there in IT by learning the new technologies, right? So that's where anyway, by taking someone's guidance or by learning by yourself or by practicing something or experiencing something like that also you guys can learn. It does not matter here. So that's all. Try to keep your education details very crispy and don't add your what is that nursery, LKG, UKG information here. So just add about your graduation, okay, which college you are, which university you are, and which year it is, and try to add some more what you did it on that 3 years or 4 years of degree, right? What you did it. It's okay. It's even it's sometimes it's funny, right? Sir, I didn't sir, I 4 years of degree, I didn't went the college at all. Okay, fine. But what you did it on that 4 years of journey, what you did it, whatever, right? So try to be there, but don't try to like very arrogantly. It has to be very soft story. It has to be very soft story. Try to do this, right? Mention it, what you missed out, and then It's okay. Nothing will happen. Try to write very honestly. That's a unique feature. That's a unique feature, right? So people are always reading the same lines. I'm good with this. I'm this thing. I'm that thing. I'm that thing. Done with that lot of stories, right? So try to be very unique. Unique means your story. Everyone's story is obviously it's different. So that is only the unique here. Understood now? But don't add so much drama, right? Sir, I didn't went to college. My principal not allowed from that. When I went there, he doesn't give me the hall ticket. I paid extra 10,000 to what is that administrative department, and they give me hall ticket. Don't add such a drama stuff, right? It has to be very you can say educative manner, right? It doesn't matter. You may not be good with the subject, but you may be good with that 4 years what you learn it, either travel or by understanding the people, by like lot of love failures, what you understand about women, right? So nicely, very, very soft manner you can write it. It is going to be very unique for your education, right? Obviously, licenses and certificates, these are the most useful one. Obviously, you need to be created here. By going through this, you guys can register when you issued and then everything. So this is a one kind of it. The people can able to show their credentials, go there and try to look on it. Next, obviously try to skill where you learn it, right? So whatever the skills you can, I said you can add how many? 50. Max is 50. When you're adding a 50, every skill obviously has somewhere else you need an experience. Don't say like, I learn it from a book. I learned this from here. I did it from this. Don't do that, right? Either by a particular project, by using this project, I learned, I got this skill, or else by practicing, I got this skill, right? So something try to create like that. Hope you guys are understanding, right? Just adding a skill is not going to be project to who you are, right? The skill is the most important factor. You are the first criteria when they are filtering your profile, because even HR is no need of to that. LinkedIn itself directly will tell you. I'm going to show you how it will tell. Then LinkedIn itself is going to tell how much it is matched your profile. So LinkedIn itself it will tells how much it is going to be matched, right? If it is not matched while applying, how to make a match, I'll going to show you. Don't worry about it. But so this is what the first filter. Obviously, the HR maybe received the thousands applications. When they receive the 1,000 applications, HR is going to have that much time. Obviously, she or he maybe they are busy with this. Obviously, it's a weekend time. They need to plan with their partner to go outside. They have their personals. Am I correct? What happens, sir? What happens, sir? Huh? Obviously, it will be there, right? So in this scenario, so obviously you need to be keep in this mind while we are the skill. Obviously, whatever you're going to keeping, that is a matching or not. When you're matching, obviously write it something where you learn it. And that where you learn it, try to invite them to endorse that. Try to invite people to endorse that. That is the most important, right? So otherwise, who's going to be recognize your skills? Not a LinkedIn. Absolutely correct, right? So another user profile only can endorse it, right? The other people when they endorse it, what's happened? Some trustworthy. So some trustworthy. Don't try to do this thing, sir. This guy is my friend. That is another guy is my friend. So don't try to each other endorse by themselves. So in Telugu there is a సామెత ఉంది. ఏంది సార్? కాదు సార్. రా ఏమొస్తుంది? జోగి జోగి రాసుకుంటే బూడిదే వస్తుంది. Right? So that's where don't try to do with your friends. right? Or your college friends. So try to do someone who have some experience on that, right? So they, if they try to give it, what's happened? Absolutely some value for that skill. It's going to have some value. So keep in this mind. So the endorsement obviously will come, right? When the people recognize you. When the people recognize you. So that is also most important here. So that's what recommendations. Obviously, this is the most important. This is a old one. Still, it's a you can say old is gold kind of it. Still, this feature on the LinkedIn is changing lot of profile selection. What kind of a profiles are recommended? Why they are recommending? In which skill they endorsing and why they are recommending the people write it here. And that is the most beautiful thing. So most of the HRs will calculate in a profile how many recommendations are there. Still they do that. So keep in this mind, this one is also right. So right. So you may give in the future also, not only receive, you can give for someone also. Right. So that's what you can see here. And obviously, if you guys have written any publications, books, papers, right? So that you guys can publish it, but obviously we may not have it. So in this scenario, sir, I created a nice reels in Instagram. I have this many datings done in the Bumble app. So don't try to add it such a kind of under achievements. Right? Obviously, where you did it, the courses and all the stuff, you guys can add it. So obviously, what are the languages you guys knows it? What are the languages you guys can speak it? How much you good with that? Try to add it by going through this. And if you guys have any voluntary experience and all this stuff, obviously some companies, some obviously emotional people definitely can consider your profile sometimes. If you have it, you can add it. So this is all about profile building, but not yet completed. Cinema abhi shuru ho raha hai. Right? So up to now we've seen this how to create a profile. So this is anyhow, I don't need to tell you guys are create anyhow all these points. But I wanted to talk about how to search the jobs in LinkedIn. Right? So this is a very interesting stuff. So maybe it is very helpful. Right? So most probably you guys goes to which section, sir? Jobs. Correct, right? Where you guys will go? Jobs. Obviously, I'm not wrong in that because, see, to post any company, if any company wants to post a job, obviously they need to pay some money here for a LinkedIn. It's not a free, sir. It's not a free. Maybe they can give only one job as a free. One job as a free. So let's say for a startups, right? Mid-tech companies or managers, right? They wanted to be very high priority or immediately they wanted to be hire a person. They cannot post it, go to the regular format, obviously, right? So what they will do, they try to be do such a kind of a keywords and then they'll publish through the post. Let's try to understand how they are when they are posting, what kind of a post we need to be considered. Then with that, how we can send it our profile. Let's try to understand little bit. So here, first of all, I'm going to show that two brackets, two parentheses. This is a obviously most of the as a because I know how the LinkedIn will work, their URL structure, URL pattern. So that's how this is what I find out that how to search on a LinkedIn. When you're searching, obviously you need to use which one, sir? Two parentheses inside in a double quotation. Let's say hiring space, and then after you can mention for which one. For which one hiring? Let's say data analyst. You guys can search with the another stuff, right? So let's say if I search it here, it started showing that there is a, here it is, jobs, post, people, groups, and all the stuff. Obviously, jobs, I don't need to tell you guys can go there and then see that. My most interesting part is post. If I go to the post here and I'm going to be change it here into latest. When I see this, the results is going to be changed recently. Let's say 3 minutes back ago. So if anyone like in walk-in interview in Delhi, right? So someone is posted. So someone is trying to be created some resume and then talk about the data analyst for 4 minutes back ago about himself, right? Someone did it. Amazon hiring a fresher business analyst, right? So he's saying that who's are hiring, what are the links it is there. He's trying to tell me that. Like this, you guys can see. See, there is another one is hiring data analyst just 13 minutes back. How much? 30 minutes back. How much it's happened? Open positions for a data analyst where the notice period is 15 minutes, location is remote, salary 35% hike on the current CTC, experience is 0 to 2. 0 to 2 means pressure is also applicable, right? So they're given that send your resume or CV to where's the stupid fellow on that image or poster does not mention any email address. Let's try to this link. Okay. So let's say when I click on this link, what is saying that it's going to take it to Kuwait. So from there, you guys can apply. Understood, Nasa?
Better job. Like going for posts is better.
No. Job also you need to do, sir. There is another methodology. I'm saying that at least let's say I'm a aspirant, sir. When I'm an aspirant, what I'm going to do? I need to apply. How can I apply? For job section, I don't need to tell. You guys knows it. That's very well known UI, sir. That's very well known UI, right? So what I'm trying to do with the what kind of a people, let's say, who, what kind of a companies can post it in the job section? Who can have a pay the money? To post it, the company has to be publish a job on a LinkedIn. They have to pay the money to LinkedIn. For a startups, right? They don't want it to be spent, most of it. So how can you right try to connect with them?
Yeah.
Right. So there is a one method I'm trying to show. Right. So this is a new way to search it. The new way to search it. Right. So I'm trying to be searching and then see here. You guys can see how it is going to be urgent opening. So GCP data engineer 6+ years experience. Obviously, they are talking about much and they are saying that we are hiring, we are looking a remote data analyst, salary is 4 lakhs to 12 LPA, immediate joiner, something they said, and then the same company, but a different poster. Right? So here we need to be visit that website. First of all, we need to understand is this a company is what it is. Don't send, try to blindly. Don't try to send very blindly. Try to visit that website, understand it. The website really is about the data analyst company or what it is, understand it. Maybe some of are like fake also.
Many.
That's also. So that's what you guys have to think. So we are hiring across the US. So someone is trying to across the US. But when they are hiring across the US, there's a stupid profile does not mention the company email address here. Very simple logic. So what she's trying to do, she's trying to be get the fame on the LinkedIn. Right? So we need to be understand little bit. This is a very, I said that common sense. Right? That is, I said like common sense. By going to this, we need to see here. So by keeping this one girl picture, it is not a valid post again. So please understand in this. Right? In this also, that does not mention any email address, just they given a click, and then when they give a click, they're taking into something and then ask it to sign up. So this is all like such a kind of an activities, like fake activities will be there to get the people to come into their websites. That kind of a fake will be there, and as well as some serious fellows also there. I'm saying that some serious fellows are there. Here you guys can see here. But these guys does not given the email address again. They are just trying to give a comment like interest. This is not an Instagram to give a comment. When you give a comment to see that profile, right? That's not going to do this. So that is also we need to be understand, right? So this is maybe massive hiring alert. Try to send by going to this at the rate Gmail. So if they have the massive hiring that does not have a company email address with them, why they will use a personal Gmail account, right? So that's how we cannot trust these kind of things also. So like this, if you see this, understand it, and whichever, like, see some of it. Maybe this is also at the rate gmail.com, not a valid. So like maybe this is a some point of time valid because HR at the rate winfox.com. Maybe there's a website valid domain. We need to check that the domain is exist or not. If it is exist, try to send about the data analyst fresher. This is posted in 36 minutes back ago. How much? 36 minutes back ago. So like this, in a day, we can at least spend or send 50 applications. Per day, how many? 50, 50. That kind of a target, we need to take it. Right? So this is very simple, sir. Right? So just go and search it and you can add some more like freshers. And now it's going to be changed a little bit, right? Hiring a freshers is anyone is doing, right? So you guys can see in this. Again, this is I cannot believe in this, right? We need to see very genuine, some of it like very genuine. How what kind of a post are there? You guys can see this. Now let's say DevOps. Jobs also you guys has to do it, madam. Jobs also mandatory. That anyhow you guys are going to do that. Yes or no? Right? Other than there is another activity. I'm trying to see maybe some startups I can post it on the LinkedIn. In this scenario, you guys can able to go through this. Let's see here. So let's say some of this. We are hiring a open position DevOps engineer, right? So let's say who can apply and some they given like Nalgonda dot today. I don't know what is Nalgonda dot today. Let's see this. If I go there, right? So something they did and something they added some job post. So maybe they are trying to divert something, right? Some company is hiring, but maybe that post can be valid. But they are redirecting into their website to another website. So try to understand in this. Right, so that's what, sir. So here you guys can see this one more, like they are hiring a this thing. They're asked us to visit by going to their careers page on their website. Right, so like this, sir, you just see that how much this things is there, and if it's anything is valid, if feel like it is valid, you can also apply by going through this. Now coming back into this job section. Right, for jobs also I can do the same way. See here, sir, by rather than going on to the post, I can click on the jobs with the searching call, hiring, DevOps, freshers. Now click on the jobs. We can able to see here, right? Here also we can able to change by going on to the date posted. So obviously try to take this past 24 hours where every day if you are an active, you don't need to check on the past week or past month. Try to go with the past 24 hours. In the past 24 hours, you guys can see here. In this, we can understand from the last 16 hours ago when this job has been published. In this, how many candidates has been clicked on to apply. Right? So these kind of things will be there while you are applying. Please try to understand, are you going to get a call or not? Obviously, you are in the hundredth people. When you are more than 100 people, the chances are very, very less. Don't say, sir, I applied it, but I'm not getting a call. Reason is very simple. What is that reason here? Because There's a post is published 16 hours ago, right? When you are applying, already lot of people are applying. You should be very quick. You should be very, very quick in this. Then only you have a chance to get it. And also, let's see here some of it, how it is being on site full time. They are going to tell what are the things, all the job description. Read it. Okay. So let's say there's a two types of applies will be there. So first one is the redirecting into their website. Another one is easy apply. Another one is easy apply. So let's see this any easy apply. See, this is one easy apply. This is the most interesting stuff. Try to understand. This is 12 hours ago. Around like almost 100 people are applied. So company review time is typically 1 week. They are literally means this LinkedIn saying this word means obviously, but they are reviewing. Persons clearly reviewing. So when they are doing, let's say easy apply, we need to be understand our profile is matching or not. Our profile is matching or not. If you come down little bit, try to understand about it here and applying, go through this thing. Understood, sir? Clear? Your profile is missing required qualifications. Show match details. This is a beta version, obviously. This is AI related. It is going to be see this. I'm a good match for this job. Let's watch it. I don't know what's happened. So application have an error. That's the reason they said it's a beta. So now see here, sometimes it's working, sometimes. So in this matches 5 of 12 required qualifications. It's clearly saying that your profile is going to be filtered or not going to be take the decision by not by the company. Who's going to take it? LinkedIn. Right? While it is displaying to this interviewer or recruiter itself, it is going to be filter your profile. We need to understand what are the things we missed it here. Understood, Nasa? So this things is available in our skill section or not. Right? So try to do such a kind of a this thing, it's going to be very helpful before applying. Before applying. So keep in this mind. Understood, sir? Clear, sir? Anyone have any questions? You know how to search it also, right? Right? So while doing a searching of jobs also, by using the parenthesis, double quotations, give the keyword, and every keyword try to give a space. Right? So this way. Parenthesis, double quotation hiring, space, next, like this. Understood, sir? Yes, sir, no. Okay, done. So thanks for the day, and Suresh will continue. Sorry, sir. బ్రేక్ ఎందుకు సార్ ఏసీ రావట్లేదు సార్ ఏసీ స్పీడ్ పెంచండి సార్
I have a question. What is like what document should we send while sending the resume?
Only resume document, sir. 1 second. Yes, Parvati.
Yeah, like we have to send like the degree and the experience letters and all that one.
We don't need to be send anything. Only resume. That's it.
Okay, only resume.
We should not share any other extra information. Okay, so don't try to do that. So when you are going to be submitted, once you selected, once you are joining, at that time only you are going to give all your certificates.
Okay.
Not before. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thanks.
బాబు మీరు అయిపోతే మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేస్తారు. మీ ఎవరికి లైఫ్ ఏం లేదా? I think you don't have any life. That's why you're here. Aha, I think you don't have anything to do better. That's why you're all here. On a Saturday, you're all here. Priority. Every day Olympics practice, I see your Olympic practice. Every day you practice Olympics, right? Huh? I see that if there is a, what is that? What is it? Uno. If there is Uno Olympics, these guys will win medal. These 6 guys, they sit together as it. Huh? I watched in the video. వాళ్ళిద్దరు జోకులు అవి ఇంత జోక్ చేస్తున్నా ఇద్దరు ఫ్రెండ్స్. ఓకే, లెట్స్ గో. సో వీరు, boil your brain for a while. Now it's my turn. Okay, it's my chance. I know boil. Okay. Now voice will like some of you are missing me. That's it. Let's go. Party. Okay, party. Okay. Let's start. What is this ATS resume format? Anybody? That is ATS score, but what is ATS? Okay, right. What it does? You don't know. And many of you, very good, word. You throw words, I'll make a sentence. Okay, okay. See, many of you, many of the students, your seniors came to us and said that, sir, I'm applying left and right, but no response. I'm applying left and right, but no response. First, ladies, are you comfortable? Okay. Meera moonu kuchunte comfort unda? I can lift, I can make them go that side. You're comfortable, right? Be gentlemen and give them chance. They came late, it's their problem. Okay. So many of your students, seniors used to complain that we are applying left and right, but none of the companies are responding, or we are not receiving enough feedback and all. So then we started telling them it is not the CV or a resume is at fault. It is the format of the resume and all, because gone are the days where CVs go for all these technical high-end jobs. They migrated from this CV resume approach to ATS. That's what our friend said, that, okay, ATS compliant CV. So what is ATS compliant CV? Veeru must have briefed you a bit. No? Okay, I'll show you. Okay, I can't talk. I need more time. Today, I already lost 15-20 minutes because one gentleman was here. So I will try to be bit quick. Okay, try to catch up with me. If not, go and watch the video. Okay, so what is ATS compliant CV? What is the problem at hand? What is the problem we have? The problem what we have at hand is that one job, 150, or one posting, somebody 250 resumes, HR guys are getting. The first job is overwhelmed response. Okay, so even now, whenever we are asking for digital marketing guys or sales marketing guys, even data scientists or full stack developers, we are getting left and right. Clearly, we're mentioning that 0 to 1 year or 1 year to 2 year. Still, you know the button, you just click there. That means HR is getting overwhelmed. Okay, they're getting overwhelmed. So there is huge demand, demand for jobs, or people are seekers. There are more seekers for that. So when 150, 1:150 or 1:250, it is very hard for these guys to do manually. Okay, do you know that what is the qualification, or what is the level of the guys who are handling your CV? Actually, 0 to 1 year. The first CV, whenever it lands with the person getting 0 experience or 0 to 1 year experience. The low level person is going to handle your CV first, not the highest level. So you're writing your CV or you're formatting your CV such a way that I can understand. But actually, low-level person will be handling. Do you think that I will keep a 10-year-old guy or 5-year-old HR guy to handle the incoming CVs, which I know that most of them are rubbish, which I know that most of them I don't need. So I'm giving her. So what is her qualification? Okay, she may be MBA, she may not be MBA with HR background and all, and she's handling your CV. So mind it, is going to hand off somebody who doesn't know anything. So what she will do? She will just compare that with the requirement. I give a requirement and she will compare. So that means yes and no. The decision is made on one flip. One flip. So 150 CV she need to sort in a day. How many minutes or seconds she will give for CV? Very less. That means as a human being, literally, even for me, if you give me, it is also not possible for me to go through all those things. She's just a newcomer. Okay, she's trying to learn the nitty-gritties. She's the menial labor. That's why I put her in the first phase. Okay, who will be at the gate? The gatekeeper. So what is her role? Gatekeeper. What will be the qualification of a gatekeeper? Very less. It reminds me one of the joke. I know. So that is important. Now from here, where we'll go? Okay, biryani or movie? So gatekeeper check chesara. Somebody check gatekeeper. I'll explain you. I have a slide for that. Okay. So this gatekeeper, one of my friend, we had a joke. We stayed a long time ago before I went abroad. We stayed in a community which we have a security, and one day that security stopped him at the gate and asked, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm Mona." Okay, then he let him go. Eventually, let him go. Then this guy made a big hue and cry. Security should recognize every member in the community. Then one of my friends said, beautiful thing. If he is that smart, why would he become a security guy? You understand? That is beautiful thing he said. Right? If he's that smart, why would he wear a security guard? And he's security guard. What do you expect from him? So she's the gatekeeper. She's the gatekeeper. She will be given. So if the guy is coming in a big car and nice dress, he must be an owner. He will have some basic things. Okay. If a guy is coming in a short and did not comb his hair, must not be owner. Stop him. Okay, like that. So they go by their own norms. She will go by her own norms. Boss said 3+ years and then machine learning and all. She will check for the keywords. If it is there, this side. If it is not there, trash bin. So that means that was the Jamana. Okay, there is a demand. Even if she misses a couple of guys, good guys, I can't scold her. I know how tough it is because I was one time I was a gatekeeper. I was a low-level employee, lowest in the ranks. I did the same job, right? As HR, I did the same job. So I know that she may not be. Even then, I can scold her because this is woven. So that is one big problem we have with the HR. Okay? Never, no technical guy will handle your CV first. Mind it. No technical guy will handle. So the people who are handling your CVs are non-technical and good for nothing. Okay? So then you should make your efforts. That is what we are going to talk. Every HR needs a helping hand to, for the load. Because as HR manager, I know that she can't do a good job. She's not trained. She has overwhelmed. So I need some software or so-called application, or I need a helping hand. Actually, there should be 10 people who are experienced to sort out immediately. Okay, like that. So first of all, let's check whether you guys are ready or not. How many of you know what is CV and resume? Raise of hands. We'll start from backbenchers because I love backbenchers. Okay? All the notorious guys will be in the backbench. So don't try to play with me. I was one backbencher. I was smart backbencher, not like you guys. Okay. So, but this face is always notorious. Any mistake happens, teachers look at me. Professors look at me. But they don't know that I'm smart. So smart people should always sit in the front. Okay. Anyway, starting with you guys. Who will tell me the difference between a CV and a resume? If you don't know this, I pity your university. Must be. You use the wrong word. Nothing called must. Should be. Again, wrong word. Could be. That's safe game. One page. Who said that? Where you can find that knowledge? Should be, must be, could be, maybe, might be. Very good. Past and present tense. Yeah, good. Okay, he's saying that resume should be or could be one page. Okay, next. Then what is CV?
CV is more detailed.
Kavati,
Yeah, CV is more detailed.
more detailed. Okay.
Yeah.
Not be.
Sorry. Yeah. Resume is like the concise. Like,
Yeah,
you
good.
know, yeah, resume is like the concise way we will write.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I know only that difference.
Only that. So half, anyway, half you know, half this guy knows. We'll join them together. It becomes a big picture.
Okay.
మాట్లాడితే క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతా నేను వీరు కాదు యు నో ఐఎమ్ వెరీ స్మార్ట్ ఓకే ఐ రన్ ఏ కంపెనీ విత్ 40 స్మార్ట్ గైస్ హౌ స్మార్ట్ ఐ షుడ్ బి ఓకే వెరీ స్మార్ట్ ఓకే సో ఐఎమ్ నాట్ వీరు ఐఎమ్ నాట్ రాజేష్ సో వెన్ ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ ద క్లాస్ యూ షుడ్ బి వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్ బికాస్ ఐ వాజ్ లైక్ యూ వన్స్ ఓకే దొంగ దగ్గర ఐఎమ్ ఎ థీఫ్ యూ షుడ్ బి గుడ్ బెటర్ దాన్ మీ ఇఫ్ నాట్ ఐల్ క్యాచ్ యూ ఓకే just now I'm giving my biodata. My biodata is I'm AI. Veeru is logic. I'm AI. Okay. The more smarter you are, the more smart I become. I learn from you guys because best are teaching me. Gen AI. Okay. CV and resume. See, most of you, I know some of you know, but you can't express. I told you, right? You're all smart here. No doubt. Because you passed 10th class, because you passed your engineering, I agree that you are smart here, but you are not smart here. That is the problem. Okay, when I ask a question, even I ask about your village, stand up. Who will just stand up? I want to next trip. I want to go to your village. Convince me to come to your village or your town, whatever. You guys will fail miserably. Okay, because other people will vote, not me. If you call, I will come, but okay, everybody should come. Okay, so that is the problem. You are smart here but not here, so you know many things half. Okay, today we'll clear all those things. Okay, no half knowledge. Half cooked food will spoil your tummy. So CV and resume we will format. There is nothing called, actually it's a Western kind of concept, like some European countries use something and US uses something. Whatever uses is the norm. Okay, because US is our Makkah. We all want to go to US, correct, right? Okay, good. So that is why we have so many differences. So I tried to list out few. Okay, so as somebody tried to say, CV is a comprehensive curriculum vitae, or that's a Latin word, I believe. Resume is even Latin or European, you talk whatever. So it's a comprehensive document, and this is a concise. Okay, she used the right word. Parvati used the right word, concise document, very short kind of thing. Okay, then typically more than 2 pages, because even 1 page will be more for you. I know whatever your achievements can be fit into 1 page. Okay, other than you say that what are the hobbies? Listening to music, okay, dancing. If you give me chatting, friendship, you'll write all those things, right? If you exclude that, 1 page is more than enough for you. So whether you will go with CV or resume, it's up to you. Okay, Indian terms, we use more of CV. Okay, more of CV kind of thing. But again, which company? We have, both companies here. So here in the CV, you talk about personal, education, work, honors, membership, order. So more academic in nature. You're telling you what are your achievements. I cannot talk about my achievements in 1 or 2 pages. So I will opt for CV. Know more about me. Kind of things. Okay, focused on entire journey or your career and your education achievements and all. Okay, you do you know that Manmohan Singh CV ran into 20-30 pages? One of the brightest CV I never ever seen is Manmohan Singh. Okay, one of the most qualified person to run a country was Manmohan Singh. But you don't need academics, we need politicians to run the country. Okay, that's why he was never elected to Lok Sabha. So the only PM who never elected to Lok Sabha was Manmohan. Okay. So his CV ran into, he can't fit into resume. That means if I'm overachieving, I better go to CV. There is no point in me going for resume. Okay. And once somebody called Jawaharlal Nehru and that guy said that I am president of this, you're calling president, prime minister, right? So I'm president of this, I'm president of that, a local leader, this thing I want. And Jawaharlal Nehru said that, okay, I'm prime minister of India speaking. One statement is your resume. He just said that, okay, I'm prime minister of India speaking. So that means you are below me. So such kind of thing is resume. One statement made his biodata. Okay, you're prime minister of India. That's it. What else qualification you need to tell? Good. So when you want to be concise, you want to say something very bold and simple way, go with a resume. No problem. But your first time you're stepping into, okay, Ravi Shastri, once he was selected for captain, what is it, coach, okay, or there was a talk, or that guy, bald guy with Sachin, I'm poor with names. Okay, he said that his resume fitted into one page. Sehwag is fitted with one. What will talk about Sehwag? He can talk about this. Tendulkar. Does he need to give a CV? No, resume is okay. I'm Tendulkar. That's it. Rest of things we fill. Okay, so such type of thing is there. You can go with a resume, but CV. But I prefer you go with a CV. Okay, but most of your CVs, okay, they come to me sometimes. Okay, they have nothing. You can build. You ask me in the course, how can I make my CV even though I did not achieve much? Okay, ask me, I'll tell you. So use for academic and high level kind of things. That means we are going into a big game. You're all professionals. Okay, you go. And it's like a prose. It is like a prose and this is like a poetry. Poetry will always be minimum words, but very effective. And this prose will be, you need to read, comprehensive test. You get it? So nothing is wrong or right, but I recommend, it's my recommendation. It's my recommendation, go with CV. Try to find out what all you can involve. Okay, good. So you need to find a common ground. Both are good. Some is European, some is okay, US kind of style. Find a common ground and you make it more tailored document. Girls, I know you are more notorious, but quite. Okay, if you don't like it, you can walk away. Okay, guys, whenever somebody stand up, give them way out. Okay, highlight strengths, and then you have target audience. So your CV or resume cannot be only one. Okay, I know in the first year of engineering, you started your CV and you still use it. Okay, no, for every job role, you need to customize it. Okay, for every job role, no two organizations are same. Okay, that means before applying, you need to read about the organization. What are they boasting about? What are they trying to tell? What are we? As per that, change your resume. Okay, not peripheral, at least even job role also. What is this job role about? What is their vision? What is the job role? Okay, then do it. Any good organization, always the vision and these projects, what they pick match. Because I'm a good organization, I will leave projects if they don't match with my vision. If I'm a small organization, I don't mind. Left and right, I'll pick because I'm revenue focused. But good organizations, always vision focused. Is this project helping me to get there to my vision? So always read what projects they have done in the past, what are case studies they're talking about. Most of the case studies will give you, what they're talking about and what they are. Okay, read about their mission vision and read about their CEOs and top management, where from there, go back to LinkedIn, you do some research. Okay, don't just copy, paste and apply. Don't do that. Okay, that means you should tailor it. Sir, I am a jobless and I want to apply. So you can apply, but you're sending such kind of postman, kind of postcard kind of thing, you won't get any response. Okay, you won't get any response. Okay, so good. Then use tech jargons. Lot of jargon should be there. We'll cover all those things. Okay, so I told you right earlier in the class also. Whenever you are giving in my sessions, I always tell you right. Whenever you give me answer, there should be 1 or 2 technical words. Okay, without technical words, don't give me answer, because 95 people don't use technical words. If the 5% of the people who use technical words, I'm interested in you. Because 95 times I'm watching bad movie. Even if you're 10% good movie, I will watch you. Okay, so I'm tired of listening to normal self-intro. How many of you self-intro? If I record your all self-intros, 90% will be common. Okay, same thing. I came from this village, sir. I have 2 sisters, 1 brother. What? You'll bring your family or what? Okay, so same thing. I did this, sir. My project was that, sir. No. Okay, that story, even whatever you talk about, customize it. Because when I hear 10 songs and your song is better, I will give you more time. Okay, when I give more time, you can explain yourself. Good. So target audience should be met. Use tech jargons, always tech jargons. Deployment, end to end. First, you tell me about the project end to end, and then what is your role in it. Okay, maybe I'm unaware of that. So that means you're teaching. So Veeru and I tell, so that what is happening in the market. So then better hire. Start interviewing. When you interview, people will come and teach me. Because 10 guys will come from 10 different organizations and tell me what is happening in their organization. That's the best way. How do we learn? While interviewing. Okay, while interviewing, I learn. Because the new guy will go, sir, a new technology we are using, sir. And she will talk about the technology. Wow, really? Oh, this is the approach you are having? See, everything is, that means even interviewer learns 1 or 2 points from you. If a guy is egoistic, leave it. But if not, if a good professional always learns. You know that, right? Even the clock, spoiled clock, shows twice, time correct twice. Every junior guy teaches me. Okay, point I missed out and all. So a real interviewer will always be interested. So you make it interesting. At least you make it interesting for him. So sometimes we go out of the way and take you under the arm and we want to groom you because your attitude is good. Okay, attitude towards the work is good. Technical, I can teach you Python, Java, bullshit, everything I can teach you. But what I can't teach you is attitude. The most tough thing for me to teach you is attitude. So if your attitude is right, so you all came to me like a white paper, right? Now I taught you machine learning. Now we are talking machine learning, singing machine learning. So technical is not problem. Can I change your attitude? Can I make you come on time? Can I make you dress well? Can I make you treat others well? No, I can't do that. I can't teach them. They come with your nature and nurture. Which society you come from, which family you come from, those things. Okay? I clean you well. I give you nice bath like my dog. And the moment I leave her, she jumps into the ditch. You guys are like, so, but technical things, leave it. You're acting, you know that money comes from that. But attitudes are more important. So that's why in the interview, show your attitude, your personality. Okay? Your personality. Even that we observe. So that means, okay, give a story, nice story about your journey. So don't give, you're so lazy. I know you're all my students. I can scold you left and right. Out of this room, others. But here, I am here to scold you. You're so lazy that whatever your teachers taught you in the college, that self-intro, you're using the same thing. You know that 50 of you guys learned the same story. Okay? 50 of them learned, and you never think that, okay, if 50 of them sing the same story, it becomes a national anthem. Okay? So then where is my song? So that means you need to write your own song. If you're smart, okay? If the opening line, girl or boy, if that opening line is already used, will you use the same opening line? No. Okay? You will use the opening line? No. It's already used. So then you change there. You have idea there. But your story, so make a statement out of you. Make a small story. And talk about yourself openly and independently. Don't no copy paste. Okay? After introduction, I'll ask you to sit. You will sit. And how are you? How are you? Then they say, thanks for giving me opportunity, sir. I already called your name twice. Then they gave me their name. Then I say, bloody. One more. See, already, how are you? Suppose your name, okay? How are you? And sit down. Okay, we had pleasantries. We are done with pleasantries. Then you start. I say, introduce. You know why we ask self-introduction? Actually, we don't care about it. Okay, actually, I don't care. I will be doing something. You just walk into the interview, okay, room, and I need to search your CV, or I'll be doing the call in between. So just to make this topic conversation go on, explain to me about yourself. Then 70% will be mechanical merit. So that is just to break the ice. But in that moment, you take opportunity. That is the only moment where you control the interview. That 1 minute is only moment where you have control. After that, I will come into form. Okay, in that 1 minute, whatever you have, that is the only control you have in the interview. Okay, in that moment, you say, talk about AI project, what you've done. Okay, I climbed Mount Everest. Say that. I went to NCC. Okay, I was national level champion. Not only those things, I'm saying that along with your introduction, say that. That makes me interested. Okay, sports. What is discipline? You're breaking your body. Don't think that sports is easy. That means every army guy will be appointed as a manager. Why? Whether technical, non-technical, one thing they know is discipline. Okay, they know the hierarchy, following instructions, meticulous job. Okay, all those things. So that's how what I take doesn't matter. You give me the entire palette. You give me the entire menu. What I pick doesn't matter. Okay, I hired some people because they are into sports and army. Okay, because for that role, this is because project management. Who will be better than this defense guys? Okay, they will be meticulous, detail oriented. Because when you go to the war, will you come back and pick the gun you forgot? They will be meticulous. Okay, project management. That's why you see all these guys will go into operations. They're very good with operations. Okay, because they'll be disciplined. They'll come, whatever they say, they do and say, leadership skills, automatically they get. Okay, so show me those all. That 1 minute is control, boss. That's why whatever you want to say properly. Actually, whatever you say, I need to search in the CV. You say such a nice way that I will search for evidence in there. Okay, maybe when I was very young, even now I'm young. Okay, when I was very young, I need to say disclaimer. Okay, I used to say one thing in my CV. I used to leave breadcrumbs. I found out this method. I used to leave breadcrumbs. I used to say that I was a scanning engineer. I used to talk about myself and all and say I was a scanning engineer. Believe me, 90% of the managers or 95% managers don't know what is a scanning engineer. What is the scanning engineer? The first question they ask me is, what is the scanning engineer? So who is controlling the next 1 minute? You gave me 1 minute. And then you are giving me 1 more minute. So who is leading interview? Actually, I am leading you towards the favorite my topics. Okay. So then I say that this is all energy conservation and energy audit. What is energy audit? Again, I'm leading. So this is how, okay, you can take the control. But as an expert, we'll know that sometime afterwards, stop. Now let me ask question. But at least I have a positive opinion about you. Okay. So don't give minimum importance that introduction. Okay. All these dating apps and all. Somebody's laughing. Let me go all there. So whoever laughed, that intro you write there is very important, right? Because the other person will decide based on that. You may write whatever shit you want. Okay? But that is matters, right? So whatever you say, we take with a pinch of salt. Okay? But at least that matters. You understand? You claim that I was lead of the project in my college and all. I will check the evidence and all, but it should sound interesting for me. You understand? So take that 1 minute shot and make it interesting. Okay. And some people, when I introduce, sir, what is your name? Tejashwi. That's the name. Okay. So I'm Tejashwi, sir. I'm BTech, sir, and she will keep quiet. Then I look at her. Why she's quiet? Done, sir. That's it. I should say done. So what is the polite way of me saying done? I'll ask a question in between. Okay. Until then, don't make it too long, but take at least 1 minute. Take at least 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Yeah, do that. So that make a self-intro. Self-intro, very interesting. Like your LinkedIn profile. Veeru taught you LinkedIn profile, right? That paragraph should be very strong. When you send me request to connect, what I look at you? Then I see whether you add value to my network or not. Here also, I see whether you will add value to my team or not. So say it nice, say it good. Then chronological order. Whenever you're giving your CV and all, there should be chronological. Somebody will keep the current working at the last. What is this, yeah? So you should keep all the current working the top. I don't care where from you came. I care what you are now, So if I want, I'll dig deeper. What is your transition? How did you transform into this professional? I'll dig deeper. So always chronological order. Okay. Your qualification you'll keep on the top, but your current qualification, responsibility keep at the last. Okay? Maintain. So give me a structure. Once you're training me on the structure, already market trained me on a structure. So follow that. So this is where, who will handle your CV? Your CV could be handled by recruiter or agency who doesn't know about anything. Again, there will be a low-level employee, low-level HR guy with minimum knowledge and minimum training. They may be handling, or a hiring manager. After that, it goes to the hiring manager, where the technical guy will go through that, and then the HR personnel. HR personnel will match all those things with the vision and all, whatever, whether you're suitable guy or not, your background check, all those things they say. So whatever facts you are mentioning on the CV, many of the interviews I ask, so you said 2014 you worked, but actually sir, 2015, sir. Oh, stupid. If I clear you, HR will catch you. HR will reject you. It's better I reject you. Because there is no clarity. Okay, many guys, did it happen to you? Okay, maybe you heard about, so they don't check. As it, when you were left the organization in June, how could you join other organization in May? Sir, actually, then gone. So now you're creating doubts. HR will catch all of this. Because HR job is to, chronological order mapping and all. So don't do these silly mistakes. Okay, don't do silly mistakes. Your title, you may be joined as engineer, and over the period of time you grew as lead and all. Okay, say that your current position you say. Okay, like that. Good. So HR personnel, everyone uses that. One guy as a gatekeeper, I'll talk about that. One guy as a hiring manager, and one guy as a HR personnel. You understand? So all these guys will depend on your single CV, which you can't change midway. So whatever you're saying is like a legal document. This current government, what they did? Previously, gazetted officer. Gazetted officer. Current government, what it did? Not required. You sign. Okay. When your document you are signing, self-attestation. That means I don't need a gazetted officer to say that this copy is good. You say it because I can catch hold of you. Okay. It's like, gazetted officer can do wrong. Okay. But you are saying that I am certifying myself. Like that CV is, you are saying about. It is actually a legal document. Literally, I can reject your candidature because of the faults in the CV. Okay, good. Then, did you ever wonder why you're being rejected or not considered? So this is what many of your seniors are. Sir, are you applying? Yeah, I'm applying, sir, but nobody is applying. Just give me your CV. Just sit with me. I will tell you what are your faults. Okay, many faults will be there. So CV or resume, whatever you're giving importance is very much, because that is what your introduction, your LinkedIn profile, which tells me to accept you or not accept. So that is where this is the main question asked and waited. And these are the gatekeepers. Okay, those bouncers you see, they are brainless. Only body, no brain. Okay, what their job is, they were given a profile. Okay, matching profile. That's it. So like that, this lady who is doing that, she's given a task that 1 year, okay, this much experience, this much, that's what she will do. Okay, good. So gatekeeping is the process through which information or filtering. This is a communication theory. And that is what used as in the management. We say, whenever we are giving entrusting someone a job, we call them gatekeepers. In the management, we call them gatekeepers. And we try to keep good gatekeepers. But unfortunately, I may not be at the liberty to, allocate resources where I may get a good gatekeeper or not. So your first job is to cross these gatekeepers. These gatekeepers used to be physical, that is human beings. Now we gone with ATS. That's what our friend said, applicant tracking system. Okay. Many of you, it's a new terminology or, new abbreviation. So this I found online. It is good way. So all these things, job is created. Okay. ATS kicks in after the job role is created. Okay. Then we go and job is posted. Candidates apply, applicants are received, screened, and then ranked. Because as a hiring manager, you need to give me ranking. Because HR, one of the appraisal metric is how many CVs you are getting and how many posts are filled. That means what is your response? Okay, if response is not good, that means you are asking something which is not available in the market. Or maybe you're not pitching the right way, that qualified people are not applying. So that one. And then how many you're closing. That means HR job is to always fill the posts. That means they will rank the CVs and give to the hiring manager so that 1-2 strikes, they close. The faster they close, they can move on. So year and appraisal, they will be on how many closures. So you need to understand your devil. You need to understand your enemy. Okay. Their job is to fill the post. They will rank you. So even though your CV is good, but it is not as good as the next guy. So the hiring manager can take only 5 CVs. Then they will rank you 10 and give 5 or not 5. Okay, maybe 6, 7 I will give. Out of that, she will pick 1. Job done. Rest of the guys, what happens? I won't even give to the hiring manager because my job is done. Okay, nice, sir. You did not give me preference. Who are you to ask me? Okay, my role is to find out one person recruitment, and I'm done with that. So that's why it will be ranked. Clearing gatekeeper is one and getting better rank. So that means, see how much value you can add to your CV. Good. So it is a recruitment automation tool, manage recruitment process electronically. That means minimum or zero human involvement. Amazon in the machine learning classes, I told you Amazon created such resume sorting application. So they did a ML wall. What happened with that? Yeah, bias. Amazon, I'm talking about Amazon created a AI application which was biased and immediately they shut it down. Can Amazon do such mistakes? No. Amazon, like Tendulkar getting hit wicket. Okay, out is okay. Hit wicket is, how can you Tendulkar get hit wicket? You're a master player and how can you get hit wicket? It's like that. Amazon, wonderful models they have. Okay, and they did a model which was ruthless and rejecting all the female applicants. Why? Because data bias. They just took all the employee CVs, successful employee CVs, and gave to the application, the model. It got trained, and they said beautiful, and they started accepting applications, sending everything through. All the female were rejected. All the female were rejected. Why? The most majority, don't say all. After training you, you are becoming majority. Okay, and biased. Okay, biased. So where more are successful employees, most of them are male. So that's why what happened? It is selecting only male. Even it rejected the male applicant's CV where he said that I trained female football team. The moment the male uses female in his CV, rejected. It became a big issue. Amazon and all, it becomes a big issue, right? Immediately they shut down the entire. Now they're not using it. Because, see, data. So that means ATS can be wrong. So you can't trust that is the best software. No what? There's nothing called best software. You try to meet the requirements. So that means you need to know your enemy. You need to know your devil. Okay, good. So it is managing recruitment process end-to-end. So end-to-end, it manages. It even gives you feedback, Into perform. So after this, there is a step. After this, there is a step where they evaluate What is the performance? Okay, did it good, do good. But most of the times, checking, testing, people don't have time. Tuning, don't have time. So because next post, next job, okay? So effective and impartial gatekeeping, that is the most. You understand why ATS comes into picture? Gatekeeping. So nobody teaches you that. Gatekeeping was the greatest challenge for any HR. Okay, because I can't keep a good resource at the same time, and a junior resource will do mistakes. So gatekeeping, you need to cross. Then, okay, it's organization, workflow management, unifies candidate data, better communication, tracking, and efficiency. Also, efficiency management. So applicant transparency, confidence. See, now I can't say that she is more biased. There used to be one of the big company in the market, which was hired by another big company. They used to hire people from certain regions only. Even now, there is one of the big engineering company which hires people from certain, because the management believes that that region people are smarter than. Okay, when you leave to human, this will happen. Okay, this will happen. So there will be stupid people from one region. In the same region can have good people also. But the bias, local. I will hire people from, you know my weakness. Okay, so you know my weakness. What can I do? So in your CV, make sure you mention as Vizag, most beautiful place. If you don't write that, no. You should write Vizag in bracket, most beautiful place. Then I'll hire you. So we always have biases because I'm a human being. I'm a human being. I have my myths, I have my things. Okay, so that is how you should be careful. Okay, good. So that ATS is bringing transparency. That ATS is bringing transparency, and you will have confidence. If you're rejected, even then you have confidence that maybe my CV is not, or the manager, HR manager, rejected means she rejected, I don't know whether she done the good job or not. But ATS rejected, I know that it has due diligence, it has done. Okay, minimum errors, speedy response, matching, role, and all. So efficient is, so all those things, jargons I can use, ATS is delivering. That's why day by day, ATS is becoming more powerful. ATS is becoming more powerful, and more companies are getting things. So that means, what is the message for you? Get your CV ATS compliant. Okay, ATS compliant CV you need to use. So what they scan? Okay, so resume technology depends on formatting. So it is not a big deal. We done some AI softwares where invoices, I'll tell you what AI application we build. Invoices come in different format, right? Your invoice will be different. Okay, Amazon invoice will be different. Every invoice will be different. So that means every invoice comes. Sometimes it will be somebody invoice number be here and invoice number there, and creating that into a Excel sheet so that my finance manager will scheduling is a big task. Again, that will be given to the lowest ranked finance guy because she's a newbie. All the invoice you handle, and she will be converting that into. So then we developed a software where AI scans. If you scan it, in the entire sheet, it finds out the invoice number. Okay, it finds the date, invoice number, date, client, GST, and what is the code. Okay, order detail. You need to give me order reference. All those things we bring in as a CV. Then her job will be very easy, and she will lose her job. That's something different because anybody can do that. I don't need a finance manager there, finance guy lady there. Okay, all a scanner, an office boy I'll replace. That is how AI may take your job if you do rudimentary jobs. Everybody's yawning. Okay, one guy yawns, others catch up. Okay, so that is how CV formatting. That's why you need to check the format you are using it. Okay, scans resume, specific keywords and filtering. What am I doing? RS, rupees, unit price, total. I check total and pick that. So when I'm coding with the CV I'm doing, okay, scanning, I'm using it. You can ask Veeru about that. If you're really interested in that application, you can take up that. Or maybe come back after your second year, 1 year, 1 more year and do that. Okay, we have that, that architecture. Yeah, but OpenCV concept is there, but doing that is very tough. Okay, so it done it. Then relevancy score. So you will get past ATS and hands-off recruiter. So you need to just get past the recruiter by getting the relevancy score. So you need to understand, that is where I started with. Job post you need to understand. Organization you need to understand. Then use the keywords what you're doing. That means your CV cannot be same. Do you think the CV can be same? No. Job post, the technical words they are using, you should read it properly. Okay? The post you need to read properly. You guys will read what? The title and experience. That's it. So data scientist, 1 year, sir, I'm applying, sir. Oh, ATS is kicking there. ATS will get the job post. It will pick all the keywords. And in your CV, only thing matching is data scientist. Other than that, nothing is matching. So I will rate less. In the organization, okay, what is the goal? The department. If they say that my so-and-so department, go to that and read profiles and all, and make your CV with those keywords. When you make with C keywords, I am a manager. Okay, you know that every manager will have his own style and nothing changes in the last 5 years. Once you go to the top, okay, you become Tendulkar, your technique changes every day. No, once you become a master, your technique won't change. So that means every manager will have some keywords. So observe there, if you really want the job, at high level, when we are recruiting, we do all these things, but why not at low level? Okay, look at the department keywords, what they're saying in their website. Oh, these are the keywords they're using. Use those keywords, your ATS ranking will increase. Understanding? Or you know the hiring manager, I'm the department head. Okay, then you go to my LinkedIn profile, see what I'm posting, what keywords I'm using. Use those keywords here. Because when I give you the HR guys, what all I should look for, I use the same keywords because I'm a human being. So that is how we used to manipulate and get jobs. Okay, you literally manipulation. This is not, I want to be ranked high. What is wrong in that? Because interview, I'm not manipulating, right? I'm not giving other guy my face and I'm just positioning myself good that my manager will call me and spend some time with. Okay, good. So sequence of tokens. Okay, tokenization in the AI, NLP, very good. NLP, we talk tokenization. Okay, so that means it takes all those things. Verb, send all, fine. But it takes the tokens, very important. Good. Software seeks frequent and required data builds. It's all AI. Okay, so I'm leaving this online. Okay, you can go through, but you got it. So there is a ATS compliant format. Use that. Okay, don't go like this. People want to impress me. They think that there is a person reading and they will look at your design skills and say, wow, no. Only for the digital marketing guys, I say, wow. Other guys, I don't care. Give me the details what. So this looks what? Very normal. But actually, this is ATS compliant. And you all like this. Okay. Too many colors, rainbow colors. Okay. I like that. See? There is no, because these kind of CVs are not used for training. These kind of CVs are used for training. You get it? So you think that this format most of you like, right? But actually that is may not be. Because again, when I'm talking here, ATS is getting smarter. Okay? But don't do something like that. Keep it neat, clean. You start with your name, what you say, one line. Why not you have a caption? If every product will have a tagline, why don't you have a tagline? Okay? Why should you not have tagline? Okay, I see these heroes. Every hero has a name. That name is what? A superstar. Or this star, that star, young star. He will be 80 years, but young star. Because he picked up the, Prabhas, what is that? Rebel star. What is rebel? What is rebel or what? Rebel only. You know Prabhas? Huh? Chai bhai hota hai kya? I know, sir. He is rebel, sir. Okay. As if she knows Prabhas. Next neighbor. You know, he's very finicky guy. Very unpredictable guy. Nice guy. Because I know friends who are friends with him. Okay. I stay in a community where we have no who is and who. And problem for them is చేస్తావా ఫోన్ హాఫ్ టైం దీంట్లో ఉంటాడు ఫుల్ టైం హాఫ్ టైం ఉంటాడు హాఫ్ టైం పడుకుంటాడు ఏం ఫోన్ పిక్ చేస్తాడు ఓకే ఓకే వాట్ ఎవర్ వి వోంట్ గో దేర్ ఓకే we are more important what is on the screen outside the screen we don't care we are paying money for what entertainment okay whether he is entertaining good or not is important what is his personal life how do you care okay you should not care you're paying money for the entertainment and you can take a picture and keep it in your pocket there's something different okay so what is that so you understand so this beautifying don't do it okay content focus on that then it is essence of ATS is readability, relevancy, can't read, it will automatically discard, not a good fit. Okay, still improving on reading multi-column format. Multi-column format, it won't read. It is having trouble. Okay, chai or coffee, తీసుకోవచ్చు కదా మిమ్మల్ని చూస్తే నాకు బాధ అనిపిస్తుంది pick it tea or coffee she went out for the call right you go out she gets 2 times calls very important calls if it is father call, she will pick in the class. I did not say otherwise. Ante kada. But every time she walks out with the phone, it is not father. Father, she will pick. See, you hear yourself voice. Okay, okay. Read. Okay, you can go and pick. I'm free. I don't mind. You can go and pick coffee and tea. But don't spoil my floor. That's enough. Okay, so single column is better. Multi-columns it can't read. Okay, ATS having trouble, but I'm not an ATS expert. As I'm speaking, maybe they're improving. So multi-column don't create. Single column. See, why this is ATS compliant? Single column. Okay, it can go inside, but 2 columns, it can't, it will have a trouble. Good. So software minimizes times, manages loads, cost effective, identifies the right candidate. There is nothing called right candidate, but still coming close to the right candidate. Okay. Okay, leave it. Challenges, context is missing. So whenever you're writing, don't write a story. Okay. You need to write keywords. Using the keywords, make a sentence. Okay. Don't try to write a story. Okay. So stories, it can't understand it because it is a AI. AI, whatever AI, it is still in the nascent stage. Whatever AI you witnessed is very silly AI. Because knowing that what is going to come in the future, now I can call it as a silly AI. Generative AI, what is generative AI? Stupid right now. Because I'm expecting cognitive AI. Okay, super AI. Looking at the super AI, knowing what is going to come, bacha party. You'll all laugh at this. It is like auto correction. Initially, all you have problem with, you switch off auto correction or spell check, your email will be the best thing to read. Okay, with spell check, you are getting all corrected, right? That it will be like that. Current AI will be like spell check. The real AI is going to come. Okay, so that means this is context is missing. AI even now cannot understand context. You talk about sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis. The food is good. Okay, but the experience is low, under par, untidy restaurants and all. Food is good, so AI will go with positive note. It will forget it. It won't understand the context, other context in what. If I'm sarcastic, wow, what a good food here. It will say positive rating. Okay, it won't understand sarcasm and all. But wait. Real AI is coming or the actual AI, it can understand the context and sarcasm. Okay, there's a challenge. Humorous AI. If you can create a humorous AI, Apple co-founder want to give you $1 million. Okay, AI can't make jokes. Only Suresh can make. So nobody can replace me for a while. But of course, one day it will replace. If I do the job, rudimentary kind of job, it can replace me. Okay, it can replace me. That's why TV anchors and all. What is TV anchor? Reading the news, dramatically. That AI can do. That's why in China, some of the TV stations changed that into AI anchors. That means the person will change every day. You want a beautiful lady, I can give you a beautiful lady. If you want a beautiful, handsome person, I can give you a handsome person. If you want a child to read news, sometimes for a fun sake, let the child read news today. So that means, wow, entertainment, news with entertainment. okay, with a different accent. So that means it is rudimentary job. That's why I always say, don't become mechanical. If you become mechanical, AI will replace you. Okay, sir, I'm making a chart, sir, and I'm doing, sir, that AI can do. Give me the chart, I'll think about, I'll change it. So you need to show your artistic context. Give me the context, give me some references, cross references. Then only you can be a good AI. If not, DA, data analyst, your job is at risk. Auto reporting tools are coming. Okay, next best action. We are working on next best action. So these are coming. So you should be careful. Don't be monotonous. Don't be normal. Go with artist. Only thing AI can't beat right now is what? Art. Okay, even though we have generative AI, generating pictures and all, and those image generators and all, but art it can't beat. And one of the art we have is humor. Okay, being human, empathy. Okay, all these things you put in your work, it will be good. Okay, that AI can't beat. I can give you in writing for next 20 years, AI can beat. After 20, I can guarantee. Okay, good. So accuracy depends on training. So it depends upon who is training and which type of data. If that data is from US, most of these applicants are from US. That means they got trained on the US CVs and all. Those guys are smart. They're understanding there is a world called India outside. So they are taking CVs from India, but they don't know that we are copying US data. Okay, we Google and copy their CVs. So their CV, our CV is same. Okay, but Chinese, their market is completely different. So that means this ATS software want to serve Chinese also. So they need to take. So they're trying to grab the data from everywhere, but mostly. If the software is from Europe, the format they look for is different because most of the European CVs will be completely different. Okay, completely different. So that is how still training. So you, third world country, you need to do better between these two things. Okay, no universal format for dates because US date system is different. That means you are saying that 1/5. So you are thinking that May. I'm a bit poor with. Okay, May. If you're saying May, it will read as 5th of Jan. US system, European system, UK system, again like us. So like that, these are some structures. So you be careful. Okay, which company you're applying. Okay, if you're applying abroad and all, you should. So formats, dates, all those things. And you know that there is a universal date system, which is what we use, ISO. There's a ISO format for date. All the developers, we use ISO format for date. So if you're using ISO format, you're safe. Okay, because all these softwares are compliant with guidelines, ISO guidelines. So use ISO format. And that means EDA you did not practice well. In EDA, I taught you date formatting, ISO. Okay, date formatting is there. You guys need to format. Good. Then, of course, can't read complex resume structures like this. I like that lady face, but I don't care. I'm ATS. Okay, if it's a human being, we'll appreciate, but I'm ATS. I don't care picture. But some jobs like reception or front end customer facing, they may take, or hospitality industry, they like that. Okay, hospitality industry. But we are all tech guys. Even there is no face, it's okay. Okay, we are there to solve problems. Okay, so don't add pictures and all, not required. Okay, unless you are going for hospitality kind of job where looks matters, your attire matters. Okay, all those things. Good. Information positioning. Okay, valuable info on top. Always information positioning. This is very important. Don't give me vital, important info in the last. Okay, don't make it Ram Gopal Verma movie. Make it a normal movie where you open the hero, show hero first, and all those things. Okay, good. Now see Sarah Connor. Who is Sarah Connor? At least he has some sense. At least he has some class. Other guys, sir, I don't know. Okay, Sarah Connor, one of the beautiful lady. Huh? Okay, so this is real good one. Single column, and even these bullet points are bit tough. See, bullet point is double column, but it's okay. Okay to an extent, because when I train, actually bullet points I train. I say that bullet points are any bullet point, star mark or whatever, is significant point. That means don't write something ridiculous there. Whenever bullet point is there, I know that it's a bulleted point. That means it is significant one which you want highlight. You want to highlight. So I will be serious about it. Clear? Good. And this see location and then simple format where you work, which location and all those things. Good. So tips for an ATS compliant resume. We have a couple of resume formats and all. Please go through them. Okay. And prepare your resume good. Okay. So it is very important. End of the day. Okay. What you wear, how you dress up also matters. How you dress up matters. It's not about how much you have in the pocket. Sometimes how you dress up matters. So this is all dressing up your CV because the other guests need to evaluate you. Use standard resume, no tables, please. Please do not use tables. Okay, use tabs, left, right alignments. Stick to the standard format, work experience. These are the summary things. Very, very important. Summary, give me a gist of what you are. And work experience clearly. Projects, what are the technologies you use? Mention those technologies. Don't talk about the project title and all too much. I want what it does. Because I don't care whether you call it XYZ project or Falcon project. I don't care. What it does matters. Okay. So you need to give me that leadership experience. Of course. Did you lead if you're anywhere, even for that matter, you led your college team. So you're a fresher. So where you will show your leadership skills, show that in your project, college project I was leading. So then leadership skills, always show me leadership skills. As I told you several times in my class, I always tell you, right? So I don't hire people for today. I always tell you, right? I never hire the people for today. I hire for tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Whether you can replace me after 5 years or not, that is what I look into a person. I never hired a person for today, this job role. Okay? Maybe you will encounter such a person there. Okay? Any good manager never hires person for today. When I'm hiring, I will see whether you have leadership. Why leadership skills? You are a junior. What leadership skills? What do you do? But I'm hiring when the time comes. Will you showcase that? Empathy. Why you need empathy? Okay. But when time comes, will you be a good leader with empathy or not? So EQ, emotional quotient. That is what I look. But if you're applying for the lead role or management role, show your EQ more than IQ. Any lead position, leadership position, you must show your EQ than IQ. Don't show your smartness. I know that you came to manager role without, how can you come to manager role without being smart? But did you come with that or real EQ? I want to check. Okay. You understand, right? Because you took the opportunity, nobody was there, you were there and you became hero, or really you are a people leader. EQ. Read about EQ. Okay. I need 1 hour to talk about EQ. So not IQ, show EQ. Here level, you show your IQ. Lower level, you show your IQ because I'm hiring to do job. At the same time, you show that I'm future ready. I'm future ready. Your empathy and all. Don't write. One of the lady I was hiring for HR and I asked, what is the role of HR? MBA HR. She's MBA HR. And she's there. My job role is to take care of employees and their, I said, what? Take care of, you feed them every day, what? HR role is not to take care of employees. Who said that HR? Why? Who asked me to take care of you? Did I say that, hey, HR, take care of me? No, that is the wrong answer. So you need to define the role properly. Take care of employee. What is taking care of employee? Company takes care of the employee. Okay. What is taking care? You are a professional. You are delivering job and I'm giving. So there's a professional thing. In between, there is a human relationships. What is that human relationship? You need to define that. So whenever you're going for definitions, have clarity. Okay. Have clarity in the management role or leadership role, especially have clarity on what you are doing. Okay. EQ and all. Why EQ is important. All those things, good. So these days, most of these, employees or employers are asking practical questions. Okay, they give a situation, even for the DADS, they give a situation and ask, how will you solve this? Like the case studies in my class, we solved a couple of case studies. Okay, why those case studies? To show that how I solve the problem. May not be the right method for your time. Okay, you use other, but at least know how I solve the problem. You understand, guys? Good. Then you go with fonts, standard fonts. Don't use curvy, okay? Don't be Picasso and do that. And font style improves face value, professionalism, and line spacing. You know, in our thesis in the PhD, my professor gives me guidelines, proper guidelines, that spacing should be this times Roman 12. That's it. Even if I do the less spacing and times Roman to 13 or 14, he will throw that away. So no thesis will be. That means there is a fixed guideline. So like that, readability. What is called as readability. Readability should be good. Don't use small font and all. Just to fit more lines, you reduce. Okay, don't do that. Okay, standard format. That means your job is to fit in 3-4 lines, say in 3-4 lines. Nobody likes to read prose. So sing poetry, 2 lines, 3 lines, whatever you want to say. Good. Then avoid fancy formatting. We talked about that. Proper line spacing. Don't use icons, images. Yeah, somebody's CVs and all. Achievements. You know, target. What is that? Okay. Are you designing a website or what? Okay. Don't do icons and all. You know, ETS can't understand. And sometimes it rejects that it is more unreadable format. It rejects more as a unreadable format. Because when I'm reading, how much success rate, how much failure rate? If the failure rate is more, then I think that my boss, okay, won't accept. I'll reject it. Okay, it's all machine, right? Somebody is coding. The rejection ratio, machine learning, we say anything more than this success, okay, reject it. Reject it. That's simple. Good. And yeah, see, use bullet points to list your achievement, respond with skill, not special characters. Bullet points are good. When I'm training ATS, I train specifically on the bullet points. And that bullet points don't give the star mark and the arrow hand. Use normal bullet point. Okay. I don't know how the others train. So hand and then, okay, all these hats. Don't keep that fancy things. Make it standard. Beauty is in simplicity. Okay. Beauty is in simplicity. So make your CV simple and it will look beauty. Good. Complex things will complicate stuff. Good. Keep the days format consisting throughout your resume. Some guys did this mistake. They will say 12th June 2025 and somewhere they use 12/05/2025 and 25. Don't do that. Huh? One date format, whichever you like, they can read. It can read 12th January 2025. It can also read 12/01. It can also read. Okay, but they DD, MM, YYYY format or DD, MMM, whatever format you take. Okay, pick one format and consistency. Okay, people will reject you when you are inconsistent. A person is being good to me in the morning and bad to me in the evening. What I rate her as? Good person, bad person? Inconsistent person. Okay, then I reject her because I can't find out. Okay, like what is that? Two guys. What is the movie? Even you will remember all these things. Prabhas thing, everything, rebel star. But machine learning, if I ask what is the, I remember, sir, you saying it. Not Ghazni, yaar. Apari Churtudu. That thing. Good. Okay. Like that. Morning she's one and afternoon she's something else. Okay, good. So then joke type. Joke is done. And I moved on. You come with me. Okay? Babu, coffee, chai? Asal. I'll tell you. I have a friend. I mean, I have so many friends. Okay, we all go for trekking and all. Okay. One day I was going in the trekking and she was walking next to me and I always find out the trek places and all. So she walked with me. She was walking and I was taking in a new trail and she yawned. She yawned next to me. It was at 6:37. She yawned. What did I do? Coffee powder. I took her 45 degrees steep, made her climb, get down. And then I said, now yawn. That is Suresh. Yes, you find some nice guy for that. Come, don't go with me. I really literally, I took her 45 degrees angle. I made her climb. She was huffing, puffing, and then got her down. Okay, no break, water break. We always have our dogs. And then I said, yawn. What she said? Stupid guy. For one yawn, you punish me. But you're with me. Nice weather, beautiful trek, and you're yawning. You understood my point of view? That means you're not enjoying. Or this is like, this is it. Prabhas Rebel Star, right? Rebel Star is killing 10 people with one hand, lifting a car other hand, and you say, Rebel Star will come down and hit you. What else I need to do for you? You yawn? Then Rebel Star will come down and hit you. Reddy, I'm doing physics, impossible physics I'm doing. And you yawn. So people don't yawn when I'm there. Okay? So you got used to more Veeru kind of thing. Veeru is nice guy. Only tough guy is in the office. Even these guys, these are working with me a bit. Okay. Joke over. Let's walk. Okay. So ATS complied CV. Okay. Online, are you there? Maybe they are having coffee and all. Some are sleeping. Lunchtime,
Yes,
huh?
yes.
Some are eating biryani. I know what is on your mind. Somebody left. It's good. Those guys can leave anytime. You guys can't. I know Parvati is good. You know, she is in Germany. What is your time, Parvati?
10:30 now.
10:30. Okay. See, serious people will be like that. Say hi to Parvati. Bye. Okay, enough joke. You're all relaxed. Now get back to topic. I joke just to relax your mind. Don't stay there. I did. So keyword optimization. Okay, you need to optimize keyword. I told you about my biodata. I gave you my biography. Still you want to play with me? Okay. So right skills. You need to use relevant keywords to the right skills. Please do that. Read the job posting properly. 1 year experience, 2 year experience, this skills, this job roles. Okay. Power BI with Tableau, Power BI with that. They will be specific. Every organization want to be specific because I don't care about you. My HR will kill me if they can't hire, because I'll say that stupid people, you are giving good people. You'll say stupid you give job description. Your job description is not good. So that's why between internally, I'll be very clear. That means that clarity should come to your CV. You getting it? Don't prepare standard CVs. Good. And managers generally include must have, should have, must have. If they say must have, follow that keyword. Okay, that means again, read the job description. Must have. Okay, good. Then look for job posting. Very good. Incorporate key phrases and scale. All these things you know. Always save the job description. Most of the times, many times, even lately, 1 or 2 months back, we got a couple of requirements from our clients. They said that in the subject, this should be there. And believe me, how many students have done that? Only 3 or 4. Because you guys don't even read what we say. Send your CV for a... done. Send it. Who has time to read all the things? It's clearly mentioned that this, and I said, send your CV. So you'll send me. I said, that message says, send your CV for the position to this email address. You don't go to the 3rd, 4th line. Okay, you just send it. Suresh asked, send it. Then what did I do? Delete. And you come and say, what happened to my CV? Nothing. Because you sent it to me. Okay, there will be subject when a client was, say that subject, because Outlook or Google or any email, I can sort them by, I'll send them by folder. You understand? That is why we ask you to mention that in the subject. Auto routing to the folder. You know that, right? Many of you don't know. I can auto route. So that means when you send CV, I don't have time to go through all your CVs. All of them will go to one folder. Then I'll call my junior. Hey, handle them. You understand? So that whatever they say, mention it. You say subject, keep this. Because when the incoming message comes, Outlook will automatically send it. I can write a small macro and then send it to that. Clear, guys? So read entire thing. Don't be in a hurry. Sometimes, sir, sorry, sir. I asked, what is your CV? Why is like that? Sorry, sir, I sent in a hurry. I said, who asked you to send in a hurry? Did I ask you to send you? Why you respond? If you are busy, don't respond. Okay? So don't waste my time. Okay? I trash in this CV and this interview. Because don't use those words. I was busy, sir. I was traveling, sir. I was in a hurry, sir. That means what you're saying is, I'm giving you least important. Between jobs, I'm applying for you. Between tasks. Jobs means between tasks, I gave you 5 minutes. No, don't say that. I sat there. I read your thing. I'm applying. Give importance. Okay? That's what I want to see. Good? So don't give. Even if you do a mistake, say sorry. Don't say, oh, sorry, sir, I copied there. Don't say that. You say, that's a mistake, sir. It happened. Honestly, I did not check that or something like that. Don't say, I was in a hurry, sir. Last minute apply. Don't give all those things. Huh? And then what you say means. Okay, what it means, I don't care. What you say needs to be. Good. Okay. So save the job description and all. Then you see responsibilities. Build dashboards. Machine learning. A and B testing. If you cover these two things, 90% of the CVs they cover. What is also important? So write about A/B testing. In your project, I was part of the A/B testing team. You understand? You when you look at, oh, he's asking for building dashboards and machine learning. Yes, sir. I did. No. Say that A/B testing is also there. And solving business problems. Okay, talk about. Okay, problem solving. Okay, this is what we did. So like that, you highlight analysis. So I'm saying bullet point, very important. Perform and present. You see, my job is to analyze. No. What I said, perform and present. Okay, that means in your project, you say that presented the findings to the client. I don't want you just be the back-end person. Always show that I'm also front-end, customer-facing. You understand that meaning? Perform and present analysis aimed at understanding both potential members and current members. What do you mean by that? What is cohort analysis? Many of you don't know. So then just read that. Go to dictionary and read what is cohort. Maybe that is a keyword. Okay. And funnel analysis. Where the funnel will come. Give me one example where the funnel will come. I know what is funnel. Kerosene. Don't, in the interview, one more thing. Don't show action. That thing, sir. Machine learning. Sir. Don't do action. Use words. Okay. Funnel. It's okay. At your expense, everybody's laughing. I just want to make the mood light. Don't feel bad. My jokes, don't take it to the heart. Okay. I mean it, but don't take it to heart. Okay. So, what is funnel? Where did you see funnel? I should take your picture and keep on the wall. Wall of fame. Funnel ante. What is funnel? I mean, not that funnel, not object funnel. In the business world, where you talk about funnel? Huh? Where you use? I know filtering again. Where? అమ్మాయిలకి అయితే మనకు కాదు సబ్జెక్టు మనకు కాదు నేను షార్ట్ ఎలాగా సార్ చూడలేరు బ్యాక్ కూర్చున్నాను ఆ లాస్ట్ లో కూర్చున్న అమ్మాయి సీరియస్ అందుకే అమ్మాయిని ఎప్పుడు అన్నయ్యని నాకు తెలుసు ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ తెలుసు ఐ నో ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ వన్ ఆఫ్ యూ సో ఐ నెవర్ చెక్ హర్ దట్ లేడీ షీఈస్ వెరీ సీరియస్ లేడీ బట్ ఐ వాచింగ్ యూ 4th time I could not stop. Okay, be careful. I told you my biodata, you did not hear me. Okay, you, I talked about good about you. She's good girl. Okay. E-commerce, how funnel? Sales, yaar, sales. Yeah, Ajay sir, Ajay. Chappaboyanu. I was about to tell you, you told me. Okay, you are in hurry, sir. You could not wait for 2 more seconds. Yes. She is a good girl. Abhishta is nice. So, okay. Nice and not. Okay. So, sales funnel. The leads will be more. Okay. Then you call them. Interest will be this. Then you talk to them. And then somebody will join or somebody will buy the product. You see, that is what sales guys will have funnel. Okay. So see, he's talking about funnel analysis. So what is the input? What is the throughput? So rest of the things are waste. So you put 100 people, 100 customers visit the shop. 20 guys will talk about product. Okay. 10 guys will ask about the price. 4 guys will buy. So that is the funnel analysis. You understand? If you don't understand, go and read. My point is, that's all. So you're talking to, because in the interview, maybe they will ask you, did you ever work with the sales data? Sir, actually, I gave you hint. I gave you hint in the description that my requirement is that. And sorry, sir, standard CV I sent you, sir. So read about, funnel, sir. Sales, but oh, she knows what is sales. Oh, where funnel is applied. No, actually not that funnel. We are talking about customer sorting. Okay, but I know you know funnel. Okay, I know you know funnel. Okay, this thing I can change it. At least funnel analysis, what you know. Okay, then segmentation. What is segmentation? Machine learning, guys, you need to.
It divides.
Who taught you machine learning? YouTube. Don't take my name. If somebody asks you, who taught you machine learning? YouTube. Avaleda? EDA in the kada? EDA segmentation on the kada? You have segmentation in EDA? So who taught you EDA? YouTube. Don't take my name. My name has value. Okay. Segmentation is grouping. Okay. Dividing. Grouping. Okay. Groups. We make group and clusters. Yes. Just, you should have waited. Okay. Clustering, grouping, segmentation. Okay. You go to college and they ask you, who taught you machine learning? You will say, no. Okay. E-commerce platform. That means you see, as she said, this entire guy is focusing on e-commerce. That's why he's talking about sales funnel. Segmentation, which clients will buy. Wow, this company is e-commerce company. See, if you read through the CV, they're telling clearly what is the. Now, what will I do my CV? Then which projects I'll keep? E-commerce, sales, marketing, customer. That's it. Your CV will be highly rated. But what you check? Only first title, data analyst. Okay, coming. Because as if you're going to send now and they will pick you immediately. Okay, see, you go through and they are giving hypothesis testing. Wow. I don't want to insult myself. You all know hypothesis testing, inferential. Okay, so that means what they're doing? Hypothesis testing. See, I was teaching you why hypothesis testing. Maybe they want to say that more people will buy this product. It's a hypothesis. Okay, experimental design. So whether this will work or not. A and B testing. Experimental design, A and B testing. See, that means this will go or that will go. Segmentation. Okay, snowflake, amplitude, Looker, Tableau. You only know this. Then you learn what are those guys. Snowflake, Julio? Very good. Okay, so next weekend we have a session on Snowflake by Abhishta. Sir. Okay, so you understand this is how. Then immediately check these softwares and find out, because Snowflakes is not proprietary, is a proprietary software. Then how do you know Snowflakes? Normal guy. I know Prabhas, I know Chief Minister, I know Prime Minister. That knowing, no. Knowing means doing. So it's a proprietary software. So Only working professionals will know. But you find out some videos and all you watch. Go to YouTube, watch Snowflake. Some senior guy, some expert is doing. Okay. Then they will ask you, you worked in Tableau, but we are using Snowflakes. Sir, but Tableau and Snowflake, sir, this DAX and all same, sir. But reporting and all, some changes are there. Database connectivity. Wow. Okay. At least you are ready. That means I can invest in 1 week training. Sir, you give me 1 week, sir, I can pick up, sir. I know the fundamentals, sir. How did you know? Sir, you can say that. I said, in your job CV, you mentioned, then I checked it, sir. I feel so good. You are giving respect to my requirement and you are doing extra work and then coming back. Okay. I hired a person because in the digital marketing, I hired a person because everybody was talking about them. He made a analysis on my company. He made an analysis of my company and showing me, sir, can I present you something? I said, this is interview, right? How can you present? Sir, I want to present something. Okay. And he said, sir, actually CEDLEARN and AI Tinker and Sejura. Then I came to know that what will be his role when he come here to analyze my company. So he's already doing. I hired him. First time I hired him. Reddy, he knows what he's doing. Okay. Like that. That's simple things. Simple things will make it happen. Okay. But you can't do Snowflake. Sir, I made a dashboard on Snowflake. Yeah, show it. If you have dashboard made Snowflake, GitHub, and yesterday we are talking about, make a web application. Make a web application. Suppose you have, so you have so many, make a web application, keep in the GitHub. Don't think small. Your biryani cost is 500 rupees. Web hosting is 300 rupees. Okay, find a person who is good with web, the small thing, and say that, sir, with my friend, what is there in hosting here? You want 20 lakh job. 10 lakhs job. Can't you spend 1,000 rupees on you for 1 year? Okay, if you don't know, find a person who does website. Hey, I have this idea. I want to give my reference. Okay, very much priyadarshini.com. Okay, go to that and say, go to priyadarshini.com, sir. Okay, and I appreciate that. Wow, because I know you're a youngster. Okay, you're fancying your name, but priyadarshini.com, you will get all the things, and you give the code there. Why your code? Open CV, sir. We are living in an open CV world. Everything is open. So I'm giving my code even, giveaway. So somebody want to learn. Wow. Thinking good. See, I can't tell you what you will face in the world. So I am giving you all this. GitHub, make your GitHub. Okay, again, ask Veeru. Veeru is a nice guy. I'm not. So show Veeru your CV and he will comment on that. Okay, he will comment. He's a nice guy. 100 times you go, he won't say. One time you come to me, I'll ask 100 questions. Okay, so don't come to me, go to Veeru. He patiently will tell. Or tell him, sir, I want to create a web page or GitHub. Is it good? Is that good? He will give you. I want to deploy. What is the cheapest one? There's some cheap deployment. Whether it will work or taking 5 seconds, 10 seconds, that is not your problem, right? Whether it works or not is your problem. Because I know you're a student, you can't afford big cloud and all. Okay, that means you say that this entire thing I did, sir. This entire hosting I'm doing, I'm maintaining, I'm managing. Okay, then what I think is he can do backend also, front end also. Maybe that you're showing as a different skill. One word saying that I'm managing my own cloud where I'm giving reference will tell me 10 things about you. One statement of you making about you will tell me, and remember, I'm a senior guy. I've seen the world. I'm running the country. I'm a company. Okay, I'm running the department. You think I'm smart? Yes, I'm smart. I can read between the lines. Okay, maybe deliberately you're showing. Even I can bloody pucker. They don't understand when I disconnect. Okay. Okay. So like that. Good. Tableau and data visualization. See, strong data visualization. Then remove all GitHubs. Only show your dashboards. Multi-page. This guy is gone. Sorry, guys. Hello? Everandi? Yeah, Hathaway. Yeah, Chapandi. Mira 1 4th floor. Just a button press cheyandi. Somebody will attend you. Akada calling bell. Educated fool. He's right there at the button and is not pressing. Hathaway guy, we can't scold him. If not, no internet. If some other guy, I would have blasted. Okay. Service providers you can't mess with. Tomorrow, no connection. Okay. So you can then see for that tailored bullet points. Let a first major effort to A and B test company's e-commerce sales package afterward customer. Oh, bloody, you're smart. You see, right now, build Tableau dashboard using data, blah, 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 and KPIs, visualize amplitude and segment revenue, okay, performance, and build saving 10 hours per week. This is for the manager. This is for the manager. Okay. Manual reporting work. How did you save? That is the question in the interview. Okay. And reducing that hypothesis testing, segmentation analysis, and machine learning algorithm. Just because they said before, I need to say before, no. It is doing tokenization. Tokenization means it won't care where the word is, whether it appeared or not, how many times appeared. You understand tokenization? Good. Customization skills. Tableau, Looker, it is advanced. Okay, experienced. And this is what Abhishta knows. I know that it exists. I'm saying that. You say that. I know it exists. When they ask you, I know, sir, it exists. Because one of my friend is working on that. Okay, you have a support network. Okay, you have a support network. That is also important. Okay, good. Then see techniques, hypothesis testing, recommendation engines, and then customer segmentation analysis. Where is that? Somewhere. Okay, analysis word, advanced. I'm saying that I'm advanced skills and framework by this thing, Keras, Python, Hadoop. So whatever I'm saying here, I need to support with my tools. What I'm saying here, I need to support with my tools. Good. So clear section headings, very important. Section headings are very important. Okay, all these things we talked about, relevant details, education, list down, certifications are important. If you are having gaps, show how you're filling it. Okay, even though if it's a genuine gap, like marriage or okay, some health problem or family emergency, no problem. Don't shy, say it. Okay, don't try to cook up and all. And these days, background check is too much. Background checks are too much. That's why, okay, be smart when you're trying to be smart. Okay, so don't play with that. Don't think that we are so fools that you keep a certificate and we believe. I told you while coding, okay, best practices, syntax, and recommendations with your code, how you code, how ChatGPT codes and you code, I know. So in the interview, we can find out. Okay, even if you clear the interview, okay, God's grace. In the work, you will be caught. So my advice is don't go. If you have gaps and all, and you don't know what to do, okay, so go with a startup. Call a startup and say, I will work for free. Why not? Why not? You tell me. Why not? Okay, call a startup and say, pay me minimum. Okay, startup guys, who is starting up? You tell me. A guy who is expert. Guy who don't have confidence will be a worker. A guy who is starting startup must be really confident about. Don't start all the startup. See some experience and all. If the CEO of the company is having experience, not that in the college we both talked about, okay, bubbles making is a good business, let's start. Okay, no, those guys you don't join. Okay, but if the CEO, look at the profile. Okay, good employee, good working, 10 years experience and all, expert in all those things and starting up, join blindly. Join blindly. Because those startup may be unicorn. Okay, and what hell? You will get 1 year experience. They'll pay you minimum, you'll get 1 year experience. And that is the easy swipe in. So if you have any gap years, you're coming back to work after long gap or changing careers, or you're a lady who took break for the family's sake and coming back, this is the key for you. Search for startups. Okay, those guys, actually what startup guys I used to do when I started the company, I was alone. One day I started the car and my company started. Okay, just started the car. I don't know what to do. I got bored, took rest after coming to India. Okay, you want to change India. So I tried starting NGO. I did a lot of things. Then I thought India doesn't need me. Too big a problem. Okay, so then, okay, I took some rest. I did travel here and there. And I said, one day, too much here. Let's start something. So I don't know what to do. Then I started my car, went to one work center. Okay, shared space. What do you call? Shared workspace, co-working, good working, good way. Co-working space, I called, there's a young lady there. She doesn't know my qualification, my whatever I did in my past, nobody cares there. I may be Tata Birla, but you came here, for one seat. They'll treat you like that. I like that humbleness. Wow, I was humbled. They don't know me, my profile, my thing, nothing. So they gave me a seat, 7,000 rupees you pay, and the next lady, next guy is very young guys. They want to build an empire. Even I want to build an empire. So both common thing is building empire. Okay, no experience. And by 4 o'clock, she leaves because her boyfriend and all. But that guy leaves for movie because he's tired. And I figure out what to do. Okay, the youngsters, how they will be. But I seen some of the guys, very youngsters, they're doing well. Okay, now some 90% of the startups fail. Okay, you come to they don't know, but I know. So I see.
Sorry to interrupt. So what's the reason why 90% of startups?
You need to
character.
2 samosas and 1 chai. Free istama. Free istarinti. Come to my cabin, 2 samosa, 1 chai. And samosa should be nice samosa. I don't eat rubbish. Okay, but yeah, just kidding. Because that's a good topic. But 95% of the startups fail. If the 5% startups survive 2 years, join them. Okay, there is something that is making them survive. Okay, whenever I introduce my company, what will I say? One statement to attract others. Vizag, of course. Vizag people are smart and good looking. You can't say anything. Any Vizag person? No Vizag person? That's fine. Okay, so one thing I say, I survived COVID. See, pitching, that is management. I don't want to say that my company is good, great, financially strong. I just say that my company survived COVID. Because in COVID, 60% of the lose companies gone. One statement, that is management brain. So my introduction, what I do? So you will never ask me a question like whether you're financially strong, you're good or not. I survived COVID. Okay, 2 years surviving, keeping the company alive. It's like you don't have a job and you have a big family, hungry mouths, okay, crying babies. You're feeding them for 2 years. That means, what are you? And second word I add is, then they think that very well-funded company. No, bootstrap, 100% bootstrap. These 2 statements, my level will be elevated than CEO of a Infosys, because they can't do that. Okay, that means I survived with bootstrapping, COVID. So that is how you need to pitch your CV. Find out what you are, what you want to make a statement. Find out, make there. Okay, so whenever you want, go to startup. You guys hate startups. No, don't hate startups. Startups may be nice brain, because people who worked with me, I groomed them personally. I am now, you are paying me 60,000 rupees to listen from me, to learn from me. Far away. And if I hire you, I pay you money, and every day you sit with me. That is advantage, right? And I know I'm paying you less. I know you don't worth, but Hey, sorry, I lost internet connection. Okay, good. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you need to hear that if you're having gap years and all, position yourself properly. Huh? You position yourself properly and resume your journey. Over. Okay,
Hey,
resume it.
sorry, I lost internet connection. Okay, good. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you need to hear
Okay.
that if you're having gap years and all,
See,
position
Germany and
yourself
India.
properly.
I
Huh?
spoke and 1 minute, guys. 15 seconds later, I'm hearing. Parvati, can you mute yourself, please? After 15 seconds, she will listen. Yeah, she did. Wow. We are living in 21st century. And what is the distance between Germany and India? 15 seconds.
No. What I did
Smart
is
guy.
like I opened like YouTube live actually.
Okay. Thanks, Parvati. Okay. Good. Okay, so you got the message, right? So please position yourself, your CVs and all. Okay, position yourself. Work experience, internship, projects, all those things. Self-intro will take, okay, I overran my time. Well, there is a problem with me. I can speak. I'm speaking for 2.5 hours and you can't listen to me for 2 hours. 3.5 hours. Okay, good. So anyway, tell me about yourself. I told you that is the trick. That is a trick every interview plays. Don't fall flat for that and make sure you have a good story. Start with brief personal introduction and professional summary, relevance to the job. Always stick relevance to the job. Please don't give me irrelevant details and don't tell me that I am married, 2 kids, my father, my brother, my sister is this and all. Don't tell me all those things. I'm not giving job for entire family. And somebody will tell me the personal details also. Don't give me. Okay, what is your age? I don't care. Gender, at least I can see. Okay, you don't need to give any personal details. You don't want, don't give. Don't ask, don't say. Okay, don't ask, don't tell. Okay, no need to give. If a manager is asking, maybe he's asking with interest like me, are you from Vizag? Okay, that is the only question you answer. Other than that, don't answer any question. If you're not comfortable, you say politely. Okay, your marital status, I don't want to. Okay, say fine. Okay, but it is not rude. Okay, so that is how you don't want you call yourself what status and all. It's up to you. Okay, good manager don't mind. They respect your privacy and all. But in the what do you call hobbies? Okay, reading books. Reading books is fine. Chatting. Okay, if you give me job, I'll chat to the next lady and making friends. Yeah, we have a ton of people make friends. Okay, and all those things don't do. Give me something shows your character, your personality. That is what hobbies section. I'm not saying hobbies are bad. Okay, give me hobbies. Okay, teaching for NGO. Okay, hobbies like developing tools or hiking, or then Europe and all. Organizations will have these all teams, ballooning, okay, hiking, they will have, because that is what, okay, I'm introducing some things and all. I introduced games. So now you can write that Uno. What is your hobby? Uno, Madhapur level champion. Okay. Anybody come down? He invited me. Come. Okay, in the classroom you are beating me. Come to the table. I will beat you. Okay, maybe you can do that. Okay, not that. So give me something interesting which shows your character, personality. Okay, endurance. You talk about endurance. You talk about. So it shows me how will you manage the stress. How will you manage? And in the interview, don't be calm, rigid. I know your personality is that. I know your personality is not talkative. Especially girls, I'm saying. Don't show that you are very rigid or reserved. At the same time, don't say, how are you? Don't be too friendly also. Especially be a bit talkative. Be a bit active. I know you're all good guys. You were with your friends, you laugh. With your friends, you will be silly, joking and all. So here also, not too much. Show that you are okay kind of person. At the time, too many jokes and all. If that person making joke, don't continue the joke. That person is making joke just to make it light. Okay, don't take over from there, Mr. Don't take over from there, make another joke. Okay, I'm saying you. Don't make joke, ulta joke. Okay, like that. And one more thing, yeah, your passion and enthusiasm, show that in that. So I'm eager to work. In some of my CVs, my people write that having low skills, but enthusiastic to learn, interested to learn. See, that makes difference. Okay. And we try to match your training gap. What is my job requirement? Where are you? This is training. Can I cover in 1 month? Yes. And is she flexible? On the money side, be flexible. If somebody is offering you a variable package, believe in that. Okay. Because I'll say, I will deliver 100%, but I don't believe in variable package. If you deliver 100%, you will get the package, right? No, sir. So you say that take home is important for me because of my fixed kind of things and all. But I believe in that, sir. I will be flexible. And in the job negotiation, you be good, firm. I use this trick when I was scouting for jobs and all. I used to trick that whenever I attend interview, I always think this, I don't need this job. When you feel that I don't need this job, you won't be nervous. You won't pretend or act as if you want to make them happy. No, you're not making them happy. That manager may be resigning after you joining. So it is not. That manager is a good manager. He is hiring for the company, not for him. Okay, or her. You understand? So always show that I'm flexible. And the money matter and all, okay, be a bit tough. And you always go with the attitude that I don't need this job. Okay, good. What else? Okay, now I should ask this question. Yeah, skills and interest. Do you have any questions? And I need to ask for the sake of asking. And you should say, no. Yes, sir means another 1 hour. Okay, no worries. You know where I sit. Okay, and you know how to bribe me. Okay, come with samosa and we'll talk. Literally, don't bring, I don't eat. Okay, okay, so good. So any questions? Genuinely, any questions?
No, sir.
No? Very good, very good. Okay, so thanks for your time. You know me, I always go, if you leave me up to evening, I will speak. Because I like to teach and I know you got many gaps. Actually, these topics are, nobody's teaching you. That's why silly mistakes, you're getting caught at the silly point. Okay, on silly things you are getting caught. So you take this and technical things we'll do. And those guys, now I got your attention. Ipinda?
We are having a minimal skills and we want to showcase more.
It's like I want Aishwarya Rai. First, I should know me, Sarizal. Fourth, I want Aishwarya Rai. But will she like me? Okay. So minimum skills, see, that Babu, Aipenda, start just. Okay. See, first of all, don't rate yourself low. Everyone has a level. What is the minimum skill? You are at the lowest level. At that level, you are there. So at that level, you're good enough. Okay. So always rate yourself. And second thing, when you know where do you stand, the next job is to get to the next level. If you're not doing that, you're mistake. Because you can't stay there and expect that. Okay, good. So when you have low skill, the direct answer is you apply for low jobs. Or you sound promising. You sound promising. Okay, organizations hire two things. One is the people with skills and people who are promising. Okay, you compensate with other traits like project, leadership. Okay, all those things you show. Team management, all those things you show. There is nothing called minimum skills. How can I am a driver with minimum skills. Will you sit in my car? Why? Unless you sit in my car and I travel around, how will I improve my skills? Now you answer that. So somebody need to give me a chance, right? If I say that, will you sit in my car? Still no. So what should I do? In the night, I should take my car out and roam around. So if you're not doing that, you will stay minimum skills always. Actually, if you don't use those skills, it is going minus. So always improve your skills. At the same time, sound promising, feel confident. There is a person for everyone. Like that, there is a job for everyone. No one in the world will die out of hunger. I can promise that none of you will be jobless in the next 5 years. But will you be in the job which you want is the question. You won't die of lack of money and all. Whether you will die as a middle class or not, that is. And I told you in my distributions, 60% of you, Abba, okay, most of you will die a middle class. I'm honestly saying, see, this is stat. I'm being very honest. Okay, you heard my class. I've proven that, right? Most of you will die there. Middle class means what? You will have a scooter, and the last you will end up with a car. But if you push yourself now, as if there is no tomorrow, second standard deviation, third standard deviation. Yeah, but for that, you need to sacrifice a lot. Are you guys ready? Who said that everybody need to be rich? Who said that everybody need to hike? Who said that everybody need to climb Mountain Everest to prove that you're tough? Maybe you're happy sitting in the garden, but do you want to sit in the garden? That's the question you need to ask. Okay? Who said that middle class is wrong? You go for 9 to 5, you don't care about the company. After that, you leave company, you join another company, you get minimum salary, 2 kids. Okay, one studying, one nalayak. You're happy. But if you want to be here, okay, you need to give more. You understand? So skills are directly proportional to your lifestyle and all. Where you want to. Mistakes happen. I failed so many times. I show only the success to you. But I failed so many times, miserably. Even today, daily life, I do wrong judgments. But not taking decision is bad than wrong decision. There is nothing called wrong decision. You know that? There's nothing called wrong decision. What is the wrong decision? The decision which doesn't work is wrong. How can you find a good person unless you date a couple of guys? Okay, you will find it what? You don't know this person good, this person is so good, that person. Unless I meet and spend some time with them, how do I know whether? So that may be a wrong decision, correct decision. So like that in the management also, I don't know many things, but my gut feeling, my intuition tells me that, yeah, let's do this. And my data tells me, my data analyst gives me, with that informed decision I take. So don't limit yourself. If you're low skill, answer is find low skill job. But there is one step ahead. Climb that, please. Okay, you will end up from the first standard deviation, whoever heard me, you go to second standard deviation, there is gold waiting. If you go to third standard deviation, yes, for that you need to sacrifice like these movies. I don't know movies. I don't play and all. So that's why Tendulkar example. I don't know the current cricket team. Okay, that's why you see my examples. All are quite old. Okay, so you observe that. See, that means do I need to sacrifice? Not required. But what do you want? Okay, where from you're getting ecstasy? Where from you're getting kick? Do everyone need to start up? No, don't do that. Startup is not for the weak-hearted. Startup is not to any hearted. Only mad guys need to do. Okay, because, oh, that journey. So that means everybody need to find your passion and align towards. World gives you everything. Nobody will, take this golden rule. None of you will die jobless. Everyone will earn. But now you push yourself. Please push yourself next 2 months. Okay? So that, 2 months, 3 months, whatever time you have. Okay? So that you go to the next level. If not, 60% of India is middle class. That means those middle class want to stay middle class. They don't know what to do. Somebody did not mentor. They did not get skills. All those wrong things happened. That's why they stayed middle class. Or they're born with low IQ or not enough IQ. You guys are smart. Okay? You can't go middle class. I will be surprised if you all go middle class. Okay? So skills directly proportional to money. Okay? Sometimes somebody needs time to gain skills. There you go to the startups or middle level companies. Then build skills and bounce back. Maybe by that time he will become manager. You may take 2 years more. But what is competition or what? No, it is not a competition. It's a marathon. Okay, you enjoy your life. 1 or 2 years goes away. Already you sacrificed. No. But for you guys, 1 year you waste. What will happen? Okay, she became a manager. You did not. So what? Okay, you take your time. But don't waste time. Sir, I took a break because my mental health is spoiling. I want to run around, go around the country. Go. Ask your dad to speak to me. I'll convince him. But that should be a good thing. Okay, you should come back. Like Rahul Gandhi, don't take too many sabbaticals. Come back and take care of the country. Country needs you. Okay, as opposition leader, you should be with us. You understand, right? So sabbatical is okay, but don't make it too often. Good. On that positive note, if you have any doubt, self-doubt, or you need more help, come to me. Okay, I'll sort it out. I'll jot down what all skills. Okay, with your university we talked about, like that, we'll align, we'll man. That help I can do. That with my experience and whatever. If I don't know, I know people who know. Okay, I will align, I will ask them to speak, or I will hire a professional. What not? We have money, right? You paid all, everybody pay the fee. Then we have money. So we have money. I'll hire the best of the HR. You name the HR guy. If I send a LinkedIn request, he or she will accept. Okay, then I'll request, bye, I'll pay you. Come one day. My guys need motivation. You name a data scientist, I will invite. And a couple of guys come to me and meet me on Saturdays. You don't know the profiles and all, because they come in civils, normal guys like you and all. You don't know the profiles. I'll ask them, go and speak to these guys. Okay, ask what you want. We'll deliver. We are good company. In that, you ask what you want. I will get it. But what you need to promise is complete your assignments, projects and all, get a job and make me proud. But if one headache gone, next batch will come. Okay? So please ask, guys. If you have any self-doubt and all, ask. Chalo, I'll keep on speaking if like this. Bye-bye. Take care.
Yeah, bye. Thank you.
Okay, bye, Parvati. Take care.